I'll text him right now. We're all waiting on you for the spy player game.
Yeah, this.
Oh.
Choose your color.
I made you purple.
Oh man, that's the
I
one
wanna
I
be a
didn't
purple!
want to be. Is this our drawing pad?
Yeah, you should be able to just fucking draw.
What?
Yeah, the tools in the top left.
Okay, let's see.
Keen.
The Penusity. I can erase all your stuff. Get out of here.
Get out your dickhole.
Too much peen. Oh, can't.
Let me get the rules in here.
You think we need rules? How can we
Oh, I'm
put
drawing on the
Andrew
table.
over here? Ah,
Fuck. Custom PDF.
Everybody hit open. Oh, dude, it makes a little iPad.
Yeah, I just
Ooh,
pulled
watch
that
stream.
up in case we need it.
When you erase, it erases the whole line.
Oh shit.
how do I? I don't know how to
We don't
edit
actually.
Andrew's name to make it a different color.
I don't actually need this.
Let me guess. Dallas is green.
Yes, he is. Is that a thing?
I wanted to be green.
I can't. I don't know how to change the color. I typed your name in very amazingly over here with my free.
Yeah, it's just in purple.
Is he? I know you can.
See
Oh,
if this-
nice.
see if
Okay,
this
I
will
don't
work
see him
live.
in there, even though like I know that you're using the Steam share thing, right? So I think it just counts as you.
Yeah, this Discord overlay is fucking covering up the tools.
Just
Yeah,
move it.
I turned it off.
Just
I
move
done
it 2
fixed
inches.
Okay, now how do I fucking move this? No, no. Oh god. Oh god. It's getting worse. I don't know how to move it. Because I can't select it with the select tool.
Has everything been with your new house, Stefan? Any building problems or shit like that?
Not really. We got some fucking nail pops in the living room. They look like shit, but they'll fix that hopefully. Everything else is good.
Nice.
I'll go on today. It looks okay.
Are you gonna try and be on the HOA?
I'll try to be on the HOA to dissolve the HOA.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do about that.
I mean, we all know he's I don't think it matters what color, right? Or does it?
No, I'm trying to get him over here.
We'll just delete it and move it.
And then I can't even rotate it. It's stupid. It's stupid. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my
How the
god.
fuck do you kill the overlay?
What overlay?
Go to Discord, type in overlay, and then.
What? Oh, there is a little bar. Yeah.
I just hit shift apostrophe. Or not apostrophe, shift tilde. And then I just move it.
Oh my god.
It's like a post-apocalyptic card game or something, right?
It can
yeah.
be.
Yeah, more or less.
What are they? Frost giants? I forgot.
Alright, that's as good as we're gonna get on that. That took way too much effort. Okay.
I know how to play this game.
You don't?
6 dice, 20 contempt tokens. We have 85 dice and 30 contempt tokens. This will never work.
Oh, Andrew, if this is your first time playing this, do not click flip at the top. Actually do not.
He's just watching through my screen share.
Oh. Oh, okay. He has a little blue thing. Sorry.
That's because I just typed that in. I spent like 20 minutes trying to type that. Not 20 minutes, but.
Shit, what was I supposed to be reading?
I mean, I think
Okay.
we'll have to kind of explain this to everybody out loud.
Does somebody here know how to play this game already?
It's super fucking easy.
It's. Yeah. I've played it as a player, but Dallas has hosted it before. So.
Okay.
Well, everybody hosts. Like, there's no DM or anything like that. It's a cooperative story that we are creating in the form of painting on this canvas.
Right.
Map drawing game collectively explore the struggles of a community trying to rebuild after the collapse of a civilization. It's a game about community, difficult choices, and landscapes. Okay.
Did I put a grid down?
No, we don't need a grid.
No.
It's gonna be
Oh, so
random
this is not even
bullshit clean
fine.
drawings. It's yeah. We don't need anything fancy.
Okay. Should we even read the opening story?
Need like craft supplies.
So okay, what happens is there's different seasons, and we start the game on a certain season. I don't remember if we start at winter.
Season
No,
one.
winter's last, so we start on
Okay, so we
spring.
start in the order they have down here. That would make sense. So whoever's turn it is would draw a card, and the card there's like multiple different types of cards, but they all have some kind of prompt, basically, that whoever's turn it is will read and then make a decision based off what the card is prompting them. So it could be like they'll give you some options and you pick an option out of them, or like a specific event happens and then how do you react to it, kind of crap like that. It'll make sense once you read it. They're all self-explanatory when you read them. And we go around in a circle and we go through a whole season. So we each draw a card and do stuff, and then on each turn.
It's like winter, 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 then spring, spring, spring.
Right. Yeah.
We do spring first, winter's last.
And then we can declare. I don't remember what the criteria is for declaring projects, Dallas. Maybe you can help with that one. But each person, like you also get to declare a project, and you assign how long you think it'll take to finish it.
You get 3 things to do on your turn. Hold on, real quick. Are we going to play contempt tokens?
I don't even know what those are.
Down here on my bottom left page, contempt tokens represent tension and frustration that might arise in the community. It's just, I don't think it's fun, in my opinion.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
All right, fuck that.
Just like.
I don't think I used it last time, so it's supposed to just be fun. We're not supposed to be like super ultra serious about it.
Yeah. So like the cards that we draw as we moved into different seasons, like spring is like the happiest, like easiest season, and it just gets progressively more difficult for the community.
Right.
And you'll see how that works as we play. When we draw the King of Spades, the game will be over. It could be any time during winter. King of Spades ends the game. It could be the first fucking card in winter.
Okay.
That's when the game ends.
What's the objective?
We're trying
a story,
make
what's
like
happening.
a surviving, like a
community.
A surviving community, post-apocalyptic, for a potential invasion of whatever's
Maybe
ravaging the world. Maybe.
It's a very loose game. It's just a story that we're all telling.
It's supposed to be like we make like a self-sufficient community that can that has like resources and stuff, and like has like a security wall or something with guards posted. But it's supposed to be more fun than like serious, so it can kind of go off the rails and be stupid in a good
Yeah.
way.
Just make it fun. So before we start, we have to be pretty quick on these turns. Like we have to take our turns very quickly. This game can stretch out for fucking ever.
Yeah, I
So,
saw like 2 to 4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not trying to do that. As long as we're on top of it, we'll be good. All right. So before the game begins, we establish some facts about the community and what its surroundings are like. We begin a brief discussion, taking 2 minutes at most, of the general terrain and habitat of the area. This can be as simple as someone saying, "How about a community in a rocky desert?" and everyone nodding in agreement. At this point, each of us should introduce one detail about the local terrain. When we introduce our detail, we then sketch our contribution onto the map. These sketches should be rough and simple, leaving lots of blank space for additions during play. The community itself should be fairly large on the map, perhaps occupying a third of the sheet. Unless otherwise stated, assume that our community has 60 to 80 members. So we each go around and, like, for 2 minutes, let's discuss some facts about the community and what its surroundings are like.
Okay. Surroundings over here by me, I say that there's a large forest.
It's like a forest, okay.
Yeah, I'll draw it.
Like you would zoom in and draw like just small trees.
Yeah, it
It's
just draws it right now.
Yeah, I'm about to draw it right now as soon as I figure out how to operate this shit. But like crudely drawn, it does not have to be
Purple
nice.
trees, dude. Hell yeah.
The land of purple trees.
Or an alien world.
I mean,
okay, so we got purple trees. The community itself should take up a third of the map. So, like, it would be like all this section, or like.
But there could be
like
people living in
this.
trees.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily state that we're by ourselves.
Right, so that kind of represents a forest over there.
Yes.
Got the purple foreset.
It's purple force.
I kind of imagine like some like grassy plains, like with surrounding forest. Maybe that's like kind of the community area.
Like we're in like a big clearing kind of thing.
Yeah, big clearing, and then there's like I could imagine like kind of valley-esque features like cliffs and valleys and mountains like in the distance, but a pretty hospitable environment where we're able to gather a lot of resources and have plenty of hiding places.
Okay. I like the idea of a canyon. So I can draw like a canyon.
Is
over
our
here.
community inside of the canyon, or are you saying it's just off to the side? So
Andrew said he's imagining like a field around forests, and then like the community somewhere in there. You said
We're like
in the
nestled
field.
in like a mountain range, kind of.
like rolling
Mountain
hills.
range?
We don't have to use that. I'm just
Yeah, that kind of thing.
and the community's nestled down here at the foot of the rolling hills, maybe.
I was kind of thinking like the Shire type of vibe.
Oh,
Like
hell
how
yeah,
they kind
dude.
of woody.
Surviving the apocalypse.
Who bits?
Okay, so that's. Is this
I
where we're
imagine there's,
clearing resources that we find too, Dallas? I mean, like
There's
forests.
got to be a winding river of some kind, or creek, stream going through those hills, and maybe in or out of the woods. Maybe the woods is like higher elevation headwaters.
And how many of these do we draw, Dallas?
One each.
Okay.
Oh shit. All right.
So are we considering
So
this Andrews, or is this just like we all
I guess
agree
that'd
that's
be
part of the map?
mine.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do these in the hills, maybe a clearing too. And we've got a big canyon over here. It's not
We should
normal
put hills
colored
on, like-
canyon.
we should put hills on both sides, and then
Hills on
like
both sides.
hills down here,
Oh,
and then oh yeah, sorry.
oops. I fucked up. It's terrible.
Yeah. And then so in
Balls.
here is the I can draw like a river going through. River goes through the center of the like. I guess
Yeah.
Dallas, you already have the river starting, huh?
And keep in
I just
mind,
Maybe like the canyon kind of opens out into this like hilly clearing area.
we might have needed to make this a little smaller because we're supposed to like find other stuff as we go.
We can find shit in the hills, right?
yeah, this is the approach. We're doing good. These big features are we're doing good.
Your
So we
broad
needed a
outline.
river. We're doing a river also.
I was gonna draw,
Okay.
at least try to, but I like north, like from here down to the
Yeah, that would make
canyon,
sense
and
because
so like
it's through the hills.
yeah. Alright. I don't know how wide I should be making this.
That's good.
Dude, that's a river, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That gives it like
Holy
some
shit.
3-dimensional shit right there. It's going like you see the canyon walls, like kind of
Hell yeah.
ends right there, and then it picks
Just
back up.
Oh
busted
god,
a
it's really
three-dimensional nut.
it gets really skinny, but
That's
it's
just like
really
where the
deep.
water's really fast. Right there.
It happens.
Yeah.
That's good. There could be like a scene where we need that, or like there's slower, like
That's
wider
where you build the
patches.
bridge.
In my other one, we were like a community at the front end of a river up here, and we found out during the game there was another community down here, so we started dumping radioactive waste into the river to like kill them.
So which way does the river flow?
Down, I would assume towards the canyon, right?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay. We have
Or
two roles to play. The first is to represent the community at a bird's eye level and care about its fate. The second is to dispassionately introduce dilemmas as like scientists conducting an experiment. We have to constantly move in and out of these two roles as we play. We don't embody specific characters nor act out scenes. Instead, represent currents of thought within the community. You can, if you have a discussion, it could be like specific characters. Just don't go too crazy with it.
The discussions are usually like one word each, aren't they, or something like that?
Yeah, or like 3 words, just short.
Yeah, that's super short.
Next, we declare an important resource for the community, something which we might have in either abundance or scarcity of. Some examples are clean drinking water, a source of energy, protection from predators, adequate shelter, food. These are very loose. It could be specific if you wanted it to. Choosing a resource makes it important if it wasn't already. If you pick gasoline, it becomes something that your community wants and needs. As a group, we now just choose one of these resources to be in abundance. It gets listed on the index card under abundances, and whoever called it out or called it now draws the abundance of this resource on the map.
Well,
The other,
we said water. It's already drawn. I felt like hiding places was kind of something I had in mind right off the bat with like the forest and the hills too. But that's just my thought.
could be an abundance of hiding spots. How many we need? We each declare an important resource.
Okay.
All right, I declare hiding spots an important resource.
Okay, and so that's on just this, and it may not necessarily be in abundance yet. We're going to determine if it's a scarcity
Oh,
as a group.
importance? Is that what I'm putting this as? What's it called?
It doesn't matter. You could stick it there, and then we can change it. So hiding spots.
Dude, we're definitely hobbits.
Um,
We gotta hide.
I'm gonna say mine abundance will be lumber because we're near enough the forests.
Away.
So wait, are we doing abundance right now, or are we just declaring important things?
or putting important things, and then we'll decide what's abundance or scarcity after.
Okay.
Hiding spots, lumber.
Go ahead, Stephen.
I think that
I'll be
water
back.
is gonna have some fresh fish in there.
How do I pop this? Make this bigger.
You just hold the plus key. Hover over it and
I
hold
can hover
plus.
over it.
Yeah, you can hover over it and hold Alt.
Oh, okay, that works.
Yeah.
Hey, Dally boy.
Bugs. All right.
I'm back.
So choosing the resource makes it important if it wasn't already. So these are important things. As a group, we now choose one of those resources to be in abundance. It gets listed on the index card under abundances, and whoever called it draws the abundance. The other resources are all scarcities, and the player who called them draw their absence or scarcity on the map somehow. Words
Dude,
should
an
be avoided.
abundance of bugs sounds terrifying.
Yep. I would vote fresh fish if I was gonna pick an abundance of those.
That makes that river like the most important fucking thing, which is probably why we put our town near it.
Right, yeah.
And I guess that could make sense with lumber being a scarcity because it's over all the hills, so it's not like an easy thing
Yeah,
to go
that makes
get.
it hard to get to.
All right, I'll put
Like
this.
the 3 great trees. There are other smaller trees throughout there.
Well, it's not the actual whole forest. It's just drawing.
Yeah.
Here,
He's joking though.
it says try to avoid
That's
putting
reasonable.
text on the map.
Ew.
Okay.
So we all know what it is, though.
But now I don't know it's a purple forest. Fuck.
All right, so you said abundance of fish.
Yeah,
There it is.
that's my vote.
So all of these things are important. It's important that we have a lot of fish. It's important that there are hardly any hiding spots, that there's barely any lumber, that we are so strapped for bugs.
Dude, I mean,
I'll
you
wait
need
for
bugs
that
to
one.
catch the fish. Like,
Dude, seriously, that's actually real. We need bugs to catch all the fish.
because hobbits don't spearfish, dude.
Yeah.
I guess that kind of makes sense about the hiding places. If there's like plains in the middle, like you kind of get exposed going out to the river.
So
where you
yeah,
have
we
to
don't have
retreat.
hiding
yeah.
places. Maybe there's some
And
over
if
the
there's,
canyons,
like-
but we're not.
There's
Yeah,
some
if
in
there's
the canyon
lookouts
and the
from the top
hills.
of the canyons, you can look down and nobody can hide.
All right, starting with the
Right.
abundance of fresh fish. Who called that?
I think I did.
Stefan, yep.
Draw a representation on the map somehow of fresh fish
Oh, dude. Easy.
in abundance.
I'm just gonna draw a lot of fish in this here river. Everybody knows the color of the freshest fish. Oh God,
Sounds miserable.
is yellow, dude. Oh no, I did the line instead of the fucking pen.
I love
alright.
my fresh yellow fish.
Hell yeah, dude.
Asian
Okay,
shit.
and are we drawing the scarcities?
Yes, somehow.
So I have the forest.
It's hard to draw a scarcity of something.
How do you draw
Well-
the scarcity of a hiding spot? That's
Could
so
be like a
weird.
little hole in one of the hills.
There's a single hole in the hill.
Maybe it's caved in or something.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'll draw the hill hole.
This turned out to be a real hill hole.
I'm gonna draw a couple in here. But dun dun dun.
Do like different reasons on each, like why they're all fucked up.
This one's got rocks in front of it.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh shit.
How are we supposed to work with that? Goddamn.
This one
Just have one of them be on fire all the
an
time.
eternal raging fire. I was literally
Yeah.
just about to do that.
The fire hole.
The world's only natural nuclear
Yeah, we
reactor.
don't know. It's inside. The fire is
We cooked
inside
the
of the
fish
hole. We
with
don't
it.
know why, but it's
Opened up the hole, fire. Can't go
Yeah.
in there.
Fuck. We're so
trying to hide in there.
screwed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why we haven't rolled the rocks
I
out
was
from
trying
the
to
other
hide
one.
in here.
Yeah.
It's like one of those methane like tunnels that's all like on
Yeah.
fire
Oh yeah, they
for
have that one in
1,000 years.
Russia that's been lit for like.
Yeah.
tons of
Yeah,
years
yeah,
now.
they tried to
Have
blow
one
up a
of those.
coal mine or something.
It's in Carolina.
And then this one is.
There's a
flooded.
couple, I think.
Wait, which one's good?
Oh,
It has
dude.
a
None of
big
them
blue
are.
booger on it.
It's the 4 elements, dude. So the air one is the one you want to go in.
Oh shit!
We don't
That's
have
the
the
one
air
that's
hole. Damn
The,
it.
the
Yeah.
air hole is the only hiding spot that's good.
It's just super loud in there.
Yeah. What?
So we have like a windy tunnel, a fire tunnel, a flooded tunnel, and like just no tunnel.
Well, we don't have a windy tunnel.
Is it
Should I
sure?
do a windy tunnel just to do it?
What's the gray one?
But there,
Rocks.
Rocks.
if it's scarce, there's still some, right?
Right.
Okay, so we have one, but it's windy as fuck.
You do little wind lines. It's like it's farting constantly.
It's
It
really
just
cold.
stinks.
It's like you can definitely hide in there, but it's cold because it's just constantly
Not
got wind
even
blowing.
one hiding spot even remotely livable.
All right, draw scarcity of lumber. Maybe the purple trees cannot be used.
Draw a
Like,
bunch of
draw, like,
stumps
one stick
next
on the
to
ground.
it. A bunch of stumps by it, so it's like most of it's
Oh
gone.
yeah, stumps is a good idea.
Oops. Does anyone want to
Purple
help with that?
stumps.
Since I'm also drawing Andrews.
I'm gonna draw my scarcity of bugs. Where do we want the community, by the way? Up in the purple trees.
I was thinking it was like right here.
Okay,
That's what I thought we
Yeah.
had talked about, but maybe not.
right here.
I was thinking like kind of
Yeah.
out in the plains, like where it was flatter and easier to build, and near water and near hiding place.
So yeah,
The
like
stumps.
so right here sound good.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
This got deforested like 30 years ago, and it never grew back.
Yeah, that's
Looks
why
like
there's a
a-
scarcity of bugs, is because they eat on decayed wood and stuff.
Oh, it's beetle kill.
Oh, actually, you know what happened? This fire it spread out and burned the forest down.
And all the bugs.
Hell yeah!
And all
Before
the
we
beetles.
finally opened up the water hole, and it was able to put it out.
What is
That-
that? Is that the bees?
It's a beehive.
Are we drawing the community here? Like we actually, or is that part of a later part? Like where we actually draw the community?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna start drawing little huts.
All right, keep it. It says make the community itself about a third of the map.
Sounds big.
That is big.
Maybe we should do ourselves a favor and have a bridge across the river already as part of the community. There's like, could even be a divide like in classes, like the slaves and the masters or something like that, or like the haves and the have-nots.
You think in a post-apocalyptic world we're gonna be having slaves?
Hell yeah!
Hell
Probably.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I thought we chose the widest part of the river to build a bridge.
It's the part that's closest to our community, okay?
It's true.
Oops, my brown color changed. Oh well. There's sweet
Yeah,
nuts.
Junior.
Hell yeah! So we just on the north question mark side?
Well, if it's gonna take up half the map, it's got to be both sides of the bridge.
Yeah.
Remember, we have a scarcity of lumber.
Yeah, these are mud adobos.
Adobos. Delicious.
Not adobos. What do you call them?
Hell yeah!
Adobe.
hut?
Adobe.
Adobe brick.
Yeah. All right, fine. Mr. Scarcity.
We can do some lean-tos.
You just get a fucking Patrick Rock, just round ones.
Just these ugly square.
What's the Alamo?
Use the restroom. Be right back.
Just because there's no lumber now doesn't mean there was never any.
Well, okay, we got a mixture of homes. How about that?
Yeah. Because these could be like, you know, stuff.
We're just making homes out of wherever the fuck we can.
Hell yeah.
We need like a large like town hall building of some kind. I feel like TH. Oh, that's right, no letters.
I mean, our community could have put that on there.
Town hall.
In the hall.
That's town hall.
Yeah.
Duh. Actually, you know what? Let's make this like this was an actual home at one point, and we just turned it into our town hall because it was perfect. Brick color.
Because it was perfect.
It was just right
So
here, and
it's
it's like,
like-
why not? You know.
It's a pretty good size for the community. IMO.
Oh, so that's town hall, by the way. Red building.
Yeah, dude. It's so important that it's in
TH.
relief where everything else is. Dude. So just this? We don't need no more houses, dude.
Is it supposed to
looks
house
pretty-
like 60 to 80 people?
60 to 80. Yep.
All right.
Please
Well, I gotta
talk
make
about-
at least one like fisherman hut.
Just as a tip, like if you're gonna make like a named character or anything, try to keep it to just one. Like let's say like if any of us is trying to make like a named person, only one per person. It starts to get kind of dumb after. It doesn't sound like it makes sense now, but you'll understand later.
Town hall is done.
The basic unit of play in Quiet Year is the week. Each week is a turn taken by one player, with play proceeding clockwise around the table. Weeks are average of 2 to 3 minutes to complete. During each week, the following things happen. The active player draws a card, reads the relevant text aloud, and resolves the card. They follow all bolded text. Project dice are reduced by 1, and any finished projects are updated. The active player chooses and takes an action. There's 3 actions on your card. It says discovering something new, hold a discussion, or start a project. So on your turn, draw the card, resolve the card, project dice reduced by 1, active player chooses one of the 3 actions. That's your turn.
Okay, let's just start it so we can walk through it as we go.
All right.
Probably be easier than trying to understand it mentally before we just do it.
All right. Go ahead and start, Jacob.
How do I draw a card?
Right click and then deal and then to your color. Or you can just click and pull it off, I guess.
We can't see it.
How do I look at it?
Okay.
Hover over and hold Alt. And, yeah.
Oh, I'm holding control. That would probably be why. You see a good omen. What is it? Or you see a bad omen. What is it? Okay. Just to not be... I don't want this to all go a bunch of sunshines and butterflies. Unfortunately for the community, a nasty green two-headed fish
Oh, dude. Oh,
shows up. I don't know what that is.
That's a
What
bad
the
omen.
hell? This thing ain't yellow, folks.
I don't even know how to do it with like that. There we go.
Dude, it has a Johnny Bravo
Hell
here.
We don't know why. We just know that a two-headed fish came down the river and it's gross looking.
What could it mean?
Fuck. So now project dice advanced by 1. We don't have any projects going. And then Jacob chooses one of the 3 actions to do.
The 3 actions are what again?
Discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project.
I'm going to start a project to remove the rocks from this hiding hole. Because we need more hiding holes.
Nice. Hidey hole.
I think it's going to take 2 weeks to do that.
Right?
Y'all chill with the music. I just put it on ambient.
No, it's fine.
How do you turn it down?
But yeah, it's fine.
I can turn it down some.
I'm cool with it. I just need it a little bit quieter. Okay, so
Second.
I'm saying it's gonna take 2 weeks to remove these rocks from the front of the cave. We don't know how many are inside or what.
Okay, that's a good project.
Okay.
Now, is there a project section somewhere?
We need another
I
note
can bring another note card out.
Yeah, just another.
because we're gonna have
note
to
card
track
would be
how many
good.
weeks because that like each turn is a
Uh-huh.
week, right?
Yes.
Okay. And whoever's turn the project ends on, it gets to determine the outcome of it, good or bad. Like, and you don't always do good. It makes it less fun.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not going to see the end of the project that I started. So it's going to be someone else's turn, and then they're going to pick what happens with that. And it could be like, oh, we found more rocks and it's going to take longer, or oh, we have a hiding hole, we're good to go. Or a huge giant cave system was found, or whatever, you know.
We're through to the fire. Now we have 2 fire caves.
Yeah, exactly. And what we did in our last one is we kind of determined, like, if it was like a hard project, let's say like, oh, we're trying to divert or dam up the river, and someone gives it 1 week, that's not enough time to dam up a river. So like, whoever's turn it was, they would pick something bad that happened because it wasn't enough time to really do it properly. That's not like, it doesn't always work out like that. It's just something to think about as you do it.
Can you do one more down on the volume? Thank you. Around the table, Stefan is next.
All right. So
Oh,
I
how
draw
many
a
weeks?
card.
Sorry, how many weeks was the rocks?
Oh,
2
you said
weeks.
2 weeks.
So we need to
2
reduce
weeks.
it by 1 now.
So it needs to be. Wait, we have to resolve the card first.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So I draw a card first.
Yep.
What important and basic tools does the community lack, or where are you storing your food? Why is this a risky place to store things?
Storing it in
God.
the cave fire.
These are both bad.
Yeah, but
Spring's supposed to be
I
nice
mean-
and happy.
we have a good supply of fresh fish, so we're not storing that much, right? We're kind of using the river as our storage because
Right. We're
fresh
catching them
all
and
the
cooking
time.
them as we need them.
right? And so that's risky because there's some kind of weird mutations happening in the river where we have a 2-headed green fish. Ew.
Disgusting.
God
So
damn it.
clearly there's something bad happening in the river right now.
Okay.
So I guess that's my risky business.
Okay.
I guess that might kind of be a continuation of Jacob's thing, but like, I want to like tie our
Oh, that's good.
source to it. Yeah. What do I do
Alright.
with this card?
Is that like something we have to discuss, like how
Doesn't
we
matter.
address
We
that
just
risk?
get rid of it.
Okay, so there's a discard pile over here then. Alright.
Reduce
Overwhelm.
project dice.
Here.
Yeah.
Alright. Stefan, do your turn stiff.
Okay, so I can discover something new. Hold a
Reduce
discussion
project
start.
dice. Let's see how you do it.
You just press 1, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. That's easy.
Okay, I'm sorry, let me look at the... I don't fully understand my options, really.
So you can discover something new on the map that we found
The
something.
actions.
You can hold a discussion,
Yeah.
like basically you can be like, hey guys, I think we need to start this project next time or something like that. Or let's go and explore over here and see if we can find more lumber, like that kind of crap. And then start a project, obviously.
Do y'all want me to read what the discussion is?
Yes. 'cause
I'm looking at it right now.
You can choose to open with a question or a declaration. Starting with you and going around clockwise, everyone gets to weigh in once, sharing a single argument comprised of 1 to 2 sentences. If you open with a question, you get to weigh in last. If you open with a declaration, that's it for you. A discussion never
Sorry, go ahead.
A discussion never results in a decision or a summation process. Everyone weighs in and then it's over. This is how conversations work in communities that are untidy and inconclusive affairs. Each discussion should be tied to a situation on the map. When a discussion ends, mark the situation it is attached to with a small dot. Some examples of the conversations include, should we retaliate against the bikers? Or, if leading with a declaration, we should abstain from retaliation or violence. Could we use the school bus as a sleeping area for village children? It's important to stay concise. If any of us feel like we have more to say, we can always hold another discussion about it later.
So like we could start a discussion or like I think
it's a discussion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we start looking upstream to try and figure out the cause of this?
That's his question right there.
I think it's a discussion amongst us, the players, and not necessarily the community. We should decide that now.
I think we are the community people.
Okay.
We're like
we're
the council of elders or whatever, trying to.
Okay, I like it.
We all represent like an equal portion of the community, right?
Right.
Yeah. And then Andrew, you get to weigh in.
So I'll restate the question: should we send? I guess should we investigate upstream to find the cause of our river issues?
It goes clockwise to me, so I'm the first to reply, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think we should. I think we should just catch this one fish and be done with it.
That is an ugly ass fish. Disgusting. I'm not eating that.
I think we should explore upstream to find the cause of this fish. It's gross.
That's it. Ooh. Wait, it was a question, I guess. So, Stefan, one more.
You get to weigh in last.
If you opened with a question, you get to weigh in last.
Right.
Yeah, I also think this is a grave situation. We must find the cause.
So speaks the elders.
Yes. Although I guess it says like, that's just my opinion. Like that's not an actual decision, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we know 2 elders agree.
Right. Okay, so that is the end of my turn.
All right. Andrew,
All right.
All right.
How do I? Okay.
F is flip, by the way.
Okay. All right, Andrew. An old piece of machinery is discovered. I'm showing it to you too. I'll read it.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
An old piece
of machinery is
Go ahead.
discovered, broken, but perhaps repairable. What is it? What would it be useful for? Or an old piece of machinery is discovered, cursed and dangerous. How does the community destroy it? So I'm going to take the top section. So an old piece of machinery is discovered. It's broken, but perhaps repairable. What is it for? What would it be useful for? Oh, so I have to decide what the machinery is that I found. Oh. It's like a kind of look like a water wheel power plant thing, but it's also kind of like fish farming equipment, like where it can like catch a bunch of water and like debris out of the water, like kind of like sieve it and let the water go through while generating power and taking things. So like we can gather things like, river trash and sticks or fish, but all the water still passes through while we're generating electricity. It's broken.
How convenient.
But seems repairable.
Yeah.
Is it upstream or downstream?
It's downstream, unfortunately.
How inconvenient.
I don't even know how to begin.
Trying to play the game right.
Yeah.
It's on the other side too. Fuck you.
Oh, dude.
Yes.
It's on the
It's like 300 feet from our town hall.
Oh, hey, check out that giant water wheel.
It was like obscured by like some
This could
rocky
be
outcrops of the canyon.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Oh, damn.
Oops.
That looks industrial as fuck. It's broken though.
It's a broken
Clearly,
Dude,
that one,
dog.
that one right there broke as fuck.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is broken.
this one is broken. And then it lays out this cool little. This is like a building. You operate it, but it's laying out this cool mesh net.
Project dice reduces by 1.
All right, so
And like flips the net into like the water wheels, and it like lets water go through a bit.
Does he still have to do his turn summary or his turn action first?
No, that's last.
Okay.
so the project's complete then, right?
The project
Yeah,
is
Andrew
complete.
determines.
Well, that wasn't a project.
No, the
Well, no,
project that I made for clearing the stones out of this cave is complete.
Yeah.
Oh, so now I get to say what happened to it.
Yes.
But we were able to remove all the rock. However, just a few latent pieces fell after the clearing, and it's not going to require much time, but some more time to clear out just a small bits of debris and potentially reinforce the roof. But it's looking good.
Okay, so it's hideable.
It is hideable once the project is finished.
Which it is.
So are you saying that
needs another
saying it's
week
gonna take-
to clear
Okay.
the rocks.
Oh.
and
We have
finish
to
the roof.
we have to continue another project to finish it.
So that would be Andrew's project.
If he
If-
wants it to be, it doesn't have to be.
No, my project is I want to dismantle the entire fish mechanism like that we have this machine, and I want to completely disassemble it, move it all the way upriver, and then reassemble it. And and we fix it while we reassemble it. We'll just take it apart and discard broken pieces and rebuild it at the top of the stream. I suspect that's going to take. And how many weeks are in a season?
13.
I like how the game works, though.
Yeah, it's because it's actually like 13. It actually is real. 52 weeks.
Like unlike the cave where it had everything was kind of consolidated into one area, and we could send people on it. This is going to require some more skilled labor and time. So I suspect this is going to take 4 weeks to dismantle, move upstream, and reassemble while fixing it and figuring out how it works.
All right.
Daddy boy.
Apparently, it's a small building.
Okay, how do I draw
kinda
one? Just pull?
Well, like I imagine
Yeah,
if you
click-
get 60 or
click
80 people
Yeah.
have to do this shit. Honest shit, they can build a barn in a day.
Like, it's gonna take 4 weeks to make Jacob redraw that.
What is the most beautiful thing in this area, or what is the most hideous thing?
The biggest thing is that fucking fish. Goddamn.
Get that fucking fish out of here.
Yeah, I agree, but the most beautiful thing in this area is
Full house.
this very phallic-shaped, gigantic. No, I'm just kidding.
Nature's penis.
Peen.
The most beautiful thing is this. The way that the light reflects off of
These hills.
The last tree.
Cuscotopia?
Oh, actually, yeah, the way that the light shimmers off of the purple forest. I do like that.
My God. Sounds real close.
It's really hot here. The sun's radiation is what made the green fish.
Damn. Hulk fish, dude.
At like as the sun sets.
Okay, so the sun sets in the north. Hell yeah.
Well, this isn't a north. We don't have a compass on here, okay?
Bro, that's north.
It's a whole project, dude.
Actually, I think ancient maps did have east, they had east at the top. This would be upside down even then.
Project dice reduced by 1, so you have to have the pointer on to do that.
3.
Yep.
3.
Fish catcher, what does that say? 5,000?
Yeah, we have to move it upstream.
Okay. Discover something new. Let's say the community finds
What was the beautiful thing? The sun that Dallas discovered.
the most beautiful thing on the map is the way the sun reflects off these purple trees at night. or at dusk.
At night.
Gotcha.
This is
At
a really
night.
Yeah,
weird
at night.
sun, okay?
There's a sun at night too. Hell yeah.
Okay. The community discovers that there is a dome. Let me get a good color for the dome. That there is a dome. Oh, fuck. Draw the dome.
Dude.
God damn it. I can't fucking draw it. What the fuck?
You have the eraser.
Some kind of
tool
noob?
selected.
Oh, no, I didn't apply the color. Dumbass. There it. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Some of y'all's looks like a pencil and mine looks like a pen.
My color's not working for some reason. It's just white.
Maybe I'll change your team and it'll like reset your color.
Okay. Damn, bro, this shit loud. You sick?
Yeah. Sneezing,
Yeah.
blowing nose, and stuffed nose and all that.
Yeah, I accidentally inhaled some sawdust earlier today. Fucked me up.
Alright.
Last time I made
Yeah.
me sick for like a month, so hopefully not this time.
The guy who went and like scouted out the area over here
Like, not working.
to know where to put the no, we hear you.
Okay, so like my mic is muted, so I've been toggling the mute on my mic this whole time, trying to not blow my nose for the group.
Oh yeah,
Like, that's
it's
when I
been very
sneezed. I
loud.
was like, wait, how the fuck did you hear that? So now is the other way.
Hopefully, is he using your
I
webcam
thought
mic or
this
some
whole
shit?
time that was not happening.
Alright, we gotta keep it moving. The guy who came back to like scout out the area where we're gonna move the fish catcher 5000 notices that there was this huge blue dome in the north west of the map. And that is it.
Is it like glass?
I don't know, it's big and blue.
Damn, dog. Alright.
Okay.
No,
my
shake
turn?
it. Yeah.
There's a disquieting legend about this place. What is it? Or alarming weather patterns destroy something. How and what? There's a legend that within the purple forest there's a squatch.
Damn.
You can hear him. You can hear him yelling at night.
Gotta draw him on the map.
A squatch.
Fuck, I don't even know how to draw a squatch.
Perp squatch.
Yeah, he is a he's a blue squatch.
I imagine
his
like
piss
everyone's
is
around the
turning him
campfire, like discussing this blue dome, and then like some crackpot comes up. He's like, "Y'all ever hear about the blue squatch? Might be related." God damn it.
Sam Squanch.
Squanch.
Watching over here. And I can always save the game, and we can play again another week too if we can run.
The
late.
blue squatch of the purple mountains.
Oh
the
my
purple
god,
forest.
he's like shimmery.
Well, it's his
Perfectly
fur.
disguised.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I know.
That's his fur.
Great.
Okay. So the legend of the purple forest squatch.
Just
What the
fucking
fuck?
purple. Yeah, he was a Lorax, but then he went crazy when we cut down all the trees.
And I'm going to discover something new. Also, while scouting for
A Squatch hunting gun.
the whatever Master 5 billion
Let me
Fishmaster,
turn this down to 2.
they
Fish
found
catcher
in a tuft of grass over here. There are barrels of radioactive sludge being slowly leaking into the river.
Damn.
Oops. No, not that. And that's what's potentially causing this fish issue. It was really tall grass. Couldn't see it unless you walked right up on it.
Damn, dude.
Nice grass.
Does the community understand what radiation is?
Oh, whoa. No, not what I wanted to do. Holy shit.
I would think so, just from
Oh
like
no!
a post.
How do I put that back?
Hold on.
Control
I
Z.
can
Control Z.
rewind time. Hold on.
Try it.
I can rewind time. 10 seconds. There you go.
Oh, I thought it just erased everything.
If they can disassemble and reassemble a Fish Catcher 5000, they could probably understand, or they probably know.
And my thinking is if it's post-apocalyptic, there was something about fucked up society that fucked shit up anyway.
And to be clear, these are not dumping into the river; they're slowly leaching into the river.
Is it like going straight into the river or like doing groundwater shit?
Groundwater shit. Like,
Oh,
there's
fuck.
like a pool around here of nasty radioactive shit. And even kind of weirdly, maybe this makes sense though, there's purple grass also poking out over here.
What?
Where the radioactive sludge was. Maybe that's an allusion to the purple forest over there. And that's the end of my turn.
Oh
Dude,
my
it's beautiful.
God. Yeah, actually, that looks cool as fuck. Dude, it looks like a fucking like Joker graffiti.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, the Joker is dropping fucking laughing radiation into our fucking water.
Damn it, Joker.
He gave that fish 2 heads so it could laugh twice as much.
He actually did fuck with fish and like made them Joker fish on the cartoon.
What the fuck?
Yeah, do you remember that? Alright, it's your turn, Seven.
Shit. Oh. There's a large body of water on the map. Where is it? What does it look like? Or there's a giant man-made structure on the map. Where is it? Why is it abandoned? Alright. I guess we already know what there's a large body on the map. A large body of water. So I'll have to do a giant man-made structure. I will put... Very... it needs to be more reddish. Very, like, rusty colored, like, gigantic, like, tower thing. In the middle of this. Let's get it.
That's a huge bitch!
Precisely. And it's all, like
a radio
fucked up
tower
and rusty.
almost?
Yeah, it's got like a big like platform on the top.
Nice.
We're not really sure what it was for. But it's got like this sort of building on the top. So I have to say why it was abandoned.
Yeah.
I'd say the people think that it's just very dangerous and cursed. I think it's probably abandoned just because of disrepair, like in actuality, but I think there's some legends about it. About it being...
Don't go near the
It's
tower,
definitely-
Tam.
Definitely taboo, dude.
Make
We
it
got a
grow
lot of
2
bad
hands.
shit for spring already.
That's not bad.
We'll
That gets way
reduce
worse.
to 1. And then,
Can make anything good.
so now I have to take an action. I think I'm going to start a project. It's going to be very controversial. We're going to send an expedition to look for potential alternate food sources in these hills near the dangerous tower.
We have the abundance of fish, though. Well, they're getting fucked up, I guess.
Yeah.
The bad omen turned out to be a real thing.
I think this is going to take a while, because, you can't be around that fucking thing for too long. I think this is going to take another 4 weeks. We're just, yeah. I will put I'm gonna make this die really tiny. There, now it fits on one line. Hell yeah. Alright.
Okay, Andrew's turn.
Right. I would like to. Oh, here we go. Card. Are there children in the community? If there are, what is their role in the community? Or how old are the eldest members of the community? What unique needs do they have?
Keep it up for now.
Let's see. There are children in the community, and their role in the community is to assist with projects, like in the capacities that they can. Like obviously, they can't do everything that would require more strength or ability or intelligence, but they can help with little things here and there, which is useful for obviously all of our projects. But the adults make it like kind of in a fun way.
Oh. God damn it.
Why aren't you near a goddamn project?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
children
one got
are
off
over
the
here
screen again.
working on dismantling this super
Oh, yeah.
dangerous thing.
Give him a little baby-sized
Oh,
hard
it's
hat.
I just send all the children to do shit. Like, go investigate that giant tower.
Yeah.
thing.
We're too busy.
Yeah, go fuck with Taboo Tower over there.
Perfect. Right, and I would also. So then I get to do project discussion, or what's the third?
Project Dice countdown automatically.
Oh yeah,
Fish catcher, whatever.
the fish catcher,
Fish catcher
5000
is moved.
has been moved upstream. What is the result of that?
It's going well. It's moved up, say, kind of like between Town Hall and the Rusty Tower, and like the foothills.
We didn't move it past the radiation. God damn it.
Yeah, we're still working on getting it up there.
Them children.
well, no,
fucked
it's-
up.
It's done.
supposed to be
Like
complete,
it's either
yeah.
done or like it worked or it didn't, kind of thing.
It's been 4 weeks.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it's done, and it's in the position right near the radioactive waste.
Like right here, or above it.
Like right next to it, pretty much, or like pretty much like right in it. That's how it was just kind of in my mind that it was discovered, was we were going to push the fish catcher 5000 kind of up there, and that's how we discovered the leaky barrels. That was kind of like how I envisioned it.
Is it below stream or upstream of the barrels?
It's like kind of right next to it. Maybe like to its, let's say 9 o'clock, just right next to it, like right over there. Yeah. Yeah. So can I pose a discussion as well, right? Because or do I have to address the rock project?
Now you pick one of your 3 actions.
Yeah.
What's up?
You should. You can discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project.
All right, I wanted to start a discussion.
All right.
Or I want to pose a question.
Okay.
So the question is, should we repurpose the fish catcher 5000 because it's like an operating like machine that can like turn and generates power, and we know it can churn and filter. So that's just like, obviously we know that. So the question is, should we repurpose the machine to help like dig out and fix the contamination, like of the leaky barrels?
Like harness the power it has for like.
Yeah, like repurpose it into like a digging machine instead of like a water like trolling machine.
Oh, to dig into the. I guess this is my part. You mean to dig into the fucking nuclear shit waste?
Okay.
And then Jacob.
I think. So, what does the Fishmaster 5000 thing do again? Out of this discussion.
Like what it does, from what we understand, is its original design was to like it was powered by flowing water, and it would catch like things like sticks and leaves and fish and other debris, whatever in the river, and or the children would sort it out, and like we'd keep fish or street sticks or whatever and discard the rest. But since it's like a water powered machine that has this like dredging action, like where it's like rotates and spins, I was thinking it could be repurposed into a digging machine where we could do like some environmental remediation instead of catching fish for now. Especially since we're like going off and
using
other resources.
Part. I think we should use it for its intended purpose to catch clean fish upstream rather than take that ability away.
I think we should try to use it to get rid of the radiation. We use this river for more than just fish. We gotta drink from it too.
And Andrew
I
posed
agree
a question.
That the machine.
Yeah.
Now I get to weigh in, right?
Yep.
I agree with Stefan that it should be repurposed, and because it's kind of like an immediate need to fix the stream. That's all I have to say.
Oh, nice. Valley. Deal.
Charismatic young girl convinces Minnie to help her with an elaborate scheme. What is it? Who joins her endeavors? Start a project to reflect that. Charismatic young girl tries to tempt Minnie in a sinful, dangerous activity. Why does she do this? Does the community respond?
You're not gonna go fuck with the blue squatch issue. The last thing we need.
The charismatic young girl really wants to start a little. Wait, is this rock covered thing? Like this is not done right? Has like a week left on it. Remove rocks complete.
Yeah.
So there were some smaller ones that were left, but I guess it's been a couple of weeks, so we would have taken them out. Like the project took longer than it intended, so it was still technically. Yeah. I think that's fine to say for me.
I was thinking it was kind of done. It just wasn't as like turnkey as we thought.
The charismatic young girl sets up an elaborate scheme to literally play with fire.
Oh no.
And try to extinguish this ever-burning flame. She convinces 3 other kids to carry water for her to throw on the fire.
Wait, radioactive water getting thrown on a fire.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna have purple grass.
And then I don't know how to update the index card.
How long is that gonna take?
It's gonna take 2 weeks.
Is that a project or is that just part of the card?
Start a project.
Part of the card is start a project.
Oh.
It's gonna take them 2 weeks to throw water on that bitch.
Gotcha.
Okay. Kids. Eric never responded. Oh wait, yeah, I did.
Getting HVAC degree. Sorry.
Yeah.
Certification, whatever the fuck it is. All right. Project Dice advances.
Even that one we just did?
I would think so.
Damn.
And the community starts a project like to add a big ass excavator scoop to the Fish Catcher 5000.
Hell yeah. How long is that going to take?
It's going to take 5 weeks.
Whew, getting into summer. Okay.
We should
Trying to
outsource
Speed
that.
things along. Are we good to go?
We're good.
Someone new arrives. Who? Or two of the community's younger members get into a fight. What provoked them? Okay. Not a scouting party, but like a group of people. Kind of, they were also out searching for stuff. But they're like, they're more of like ambassadors, I guess, rather than scouts. A group of people in full wood armor show up,
Whoa, dude, that's like gold.
and they come from, yeah, exactly. They're coming from this direction. Let's just say. I'll draw them closer to the town. Let's make these slightly taller than children. Ooh, that guy has a fucked up head.
Is it Purplewood?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, that's interesting.
They got some dope ass purple wood armor and weapons. I guess the weapons aren't wood, because that's stupid.
Clubs. Yeah. Did
But
they say what they want?
They are friendly. They're not hostile in any way.
Yeah.
Did they say why they're here?
Is that?
Not yet.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
It just says, who are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
We're gonna call them the Purple Tree People.
To be confused with the Blue Tree People.
Yeah.
Purple Triple Eaters.
Purple Tree Leaders.
The black kids.
Okay, adjust the dice. So projects.
Yes.
Along.
All right. Insane Girl plays with fire, not clickbait. 2 weeks.
What the fuck?
Okay, so the fire is not fully squelched, but in doing this, they reduced the amount of water in this hidey hole to a more manageable amount where we can get in and like do shit like that.
Oh, they're like taking water out of that
Yeah.
hole.
It's closer than the river, I guess.
Smart
Yeah.
slide bitches.
There's squatches
so
around
the
though.
fire is like, let's say it's marginally smaller. It's not like, okay, yeah, we can definitely go in there and do shit. But the water is like way, way lower. It's like barely, it's barely an inconvenience down there. Barely an inconvenience.
Slightly damp cave.
Yeah, it's a damn cave. Yeah, there's
Dude,
like,
we've tripled our hiding spots.
see, not all bad stuff's happening in springtime, okay?
Throughout
So-
play, we will update list of resources to reflect changes in our circumstances whenever it is appropriate.
How big is one hiding spot? We have 80 people in our community. Have we talked about that?
20 people each.
Okay.
So, okay, I have a question. If I wanted to, I don't know if this is starting a project or discovering something new, but work out a trade agreement with the purple tree people, to get some of their
Project
lumber.
for negotiations.
Okay, so I want to start a project to negotiate getting some of this lumber from these people in exchange for fish. But we're not going to tell them about that there's radioactive fish.
Oh shit! They're like, what's that thing over there with 2 heads?
Yeah.
Well, we're not
Don't
giving
look
him
at
that one, okay? That's not even an option.
Yeah.
Don't give him that one.
There's like a pile of 2-headed fish we keep on the side.
Yeah.
Like right in front of them.
Yeah.
So we'll exchange fresh fish with them if they provide us purple lumber.
Okay.
I want to say the negotiations will take 3 weeks. And I'm just throwing this out there. I think it'd be more fun if none of us pick 4 weeks for a project because it's gonna land on yourself, and it makes it more. It makes it better if someone else.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I also realized that.
That's why I
Right,
just now thought
right.
about it. Like, so.
Oh, so each turn is 1 week. I see now. I'm like, how the fuck is this going so fast?
Right. Except in
I got it.
this case, there was one project that started a little earlier, but yeah,
Like 4 or 8. Don't pick that.
correct.
Right.
Okay, that's my
12
turn.
All right.
Just burning through this. Almost.
There's another
through one
community
season.
somewhere on the map. Where are they? What sets them apart from you? Or what belief or practice helps to unify your community? Well, I mean, I guess we'll put the purple people.
Yeah.
We'll put Perptopia up here.
I like Perptopia.
Yeah. So there's
Purpolis.
yeah.
Perpopolis.
We're here in Perpopolis. Yeah.
Purpopolis.
Yeah. So
Damn, they
I'll
got
just
wood
put,
and they don't even get wood homes? Fucked.
They just built them in the shape of Adobe homes.
Yeah, it's all wood, but they're in the shape of a
No,
Yeah.
these are
Log
like
cabins?
log cabins.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Perpopolis. Looking legit.
Yeah. And so how are they different from? They have. I don't know if I want to say they have access to lumber. How about they have access to lumber, but it's a closely guarded secret. They won't tell us because they realize how valuable it is.
Yeah, they're getting fresh fish out of it, as far as they know.
Yeah. So
You probably remove that arrow, right?
I can kill that. Yeah.
Can we put Perpopolis here?
No words on the map.
Yeah.
Like
We'll just word of mouth Perpopolis. Okay. What else
That's
does it say?
town hall.
There's another community somewhere on the map. Where are they? Right there. What sets them apart from you? They got a lot of lumber. They've
Those
never heard of
fuckers.
bugs. Yeah.
They never heard of bugs.
Oh yeah, we haven't done shit
Loser.
with bugs. Damn it.
Yeah.
I know.
We have
Fucking
the
jackal bug.
only bugs on the map.
Well,
So-
they're scarce.
Yeah. Yeah. So they don't know what bugs are. So like a single termite could wipe them out.
Oh,
Promise to not wipe you out.
just one termite.
Yeah.
It's like
One
not
fat
even a
fuck
queen or
termite.
anything. It's just one termite.
It's like been
Okay.
passed around for so long.
One
it's got,
very
one
fat
fucked up
termite.
left.
All right. I will roll
Did you
these
aim?
down. Okay. We have looked for alternative food sources. That is complete. We did not find alternative food sources. We did find a little bit. We found some more bugs over here, but it's like in a difficult spot to reach. So if we want to bring some back, it's going to take at least 2-week projects to bring some back every time we want some. 1 unit of bug, 2 weeks.
Also
I'll
catch a
draw
lot
some
of
that
two-headed
up there.
fish, though. Each unit
Yeah.
of bug
Dude,
catches a lot of two-headed fish.
What's the bug inflation? Because it's gonna be a year, dude.
Yeah. So I will put some.
It's kind of scary. We live next to a river and there's no bugs. Yeah, the radiation. Okay. Let me know when you're done. Oh, dude, I love fishing with
Yeah.
ants.
I put a big old ant over there. You could be a beetle. I
Oh
don't
wait, no, it's still you still gotta pick something. Sorry.
Yes. So I need to do a discover something new, hold a discussion, start project. Okay. All right, so goodness. I guess I'm trying to combine things. That's not working. I want to kind of ask the community as the elders are having discussions with these outsiders, the common man. We're gonna start asking around. Do we trust these purple people? That's my question. So we're the common man now, not the elders.
Yes, we trust them. They've come into our community kind-heartedly, non-threatening, and exposed our position of having wood without asking for anything.
They braved the beautiful purple forest, even though there's a squatch in there.
Why
Like, I was
won't
like,
they tell
3
us about
trees,
where they're
that's
getting the
forest.
wood from? I don't trust them.
I don't trust him.
And
I don't
so-
trust him either. No one with that wood ever did no good. No one with that much wood ever did that good. Alright, that is the end of my turn. Here's Andrew's spring card right here.
Oh, I had this one. Sorry.
Oh, no, don't look at this. Fuck you.
Young boy starts digging in the ground to discover something unexpected. What is it? Or an old man confesses to past crimes and atrocities. What has he done?
He digs and he finds.
An old man poked a hole in these barrels while he was on
Yeah.
patrol.
Have sex with it.
He's a huge.
A young boy was assisting with the digging project of the radioactive material and discovered that the leak isn't as bad as they originally thought. However, the radiation is more severe. Like, leak isn't too bad, but the intensity of the radiation is worse than they expected. So it's kind of like a good thing and a bad thing.
Okay, so does that mean it's gonna take less time?
It's gonna take less time, but the boy now might die.
Small
Oh
leak.
no.
It's a small
Oh,
leak now, but
no.
it's extra.
That's our
green.
first named character, dude.
Small boy.
Boy who didn't live.
Leak boy.
The opposite of Harry Potter, the
Leak
boy who did not
Here's Leak Boy over here.
It's all green in the face.
He's he shows up and he has like all those growths all over his head. He's like, "Hey, the radiation isn't as bad as we thought."
And just dies like, oh!
Yeah. Like when you give someone in Skyrim the poison apple, it's like,
All right, Andrew.
All right, Advanced Project Dice.
Advanced Project Dice.
1.
So nothing finished.
Not yet.
Okay. All right, Andrew. Discussion, project, or discover something.
We're already digging, right? We're already fixing the radioactive stuff.
Yes.
So there's a lot going on right now. Like we're fixing the radioactive stuff. We're in negotiations. The kids are done playing with fire. We didn't find any new resources.
There's abundance and scarcities.
Okay. I'll pose a question. So this was an explorer party that came to visit our town. Do you think that their town knows that we're here?
Oh, like this is the first time they've been?
Yeah, like they
to
just
be clear, we're starting negotiations with them, so they would know where we're at if you wanted to ask a different question.
like
Oh, wait,
those three. We know that those three are here, but we don't know if their whole town knows that we're here because they like trekked down.
Okay.
So that's my question is: do the people and do the perp nerps know that we exist, or are they waiting for their scouting party to return with that
Nerves
information?
Perpopolis.
Greetings, we're the Nerd Perps.
They seem kind enough. Do they have any bugs on them?
Fucking useless.
Dude, they don't know what bugs are, dude.
There's a possibility they sent a scout back to their city or town. So, your guess is as good as mine, but they might know we're here.
Yeah, I think they probably know. Oh, sorry. Are we the elders or are we the?
Just whoever, it doesn't matter.
Anybody?
Yeah.
All right,
Kind
we're
of
just the community at
representatives of the
large.
community.
Yeah, I think they'd probably know we're here. Because these people came ready to trade, right? So it sounds like a trade expedition, not an exploration, right?
Oh, sorry.
I agree that they probably know we're here. I think we should offer. Because like they're flexing their wood, we need to flex something. So I think we should start flexing the bugs.
Flexing their wood.
You guys ever
Fucking
seen
way.
these? Just like opens a handful of. What's the craziest bug to see if you've never seen a bug before?
Wait,
Stick
termite.
bugs.
Fireflies, stick bugs.
Firefly
Yeah.
would be pretty sweet, yeah.
Dude, purple leaf bugs.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Hell yeah.
New project.
New,
Cultivate
and yeah,
purple
bioengineer purple leaf.
yeah, exactly.
I think that's it.
Oh shit! I hit space on accident. Don't hit space. Where does everyone sleep? Who is unhappy with this arrangement and why? Or what natural predators roam this area and are you safe?
Predators? Clearly the Squatch.
It's a legend. Where does
Dude,
everyone
I'm a mad
sleep?
dog.
Who's unhappy with this?
All the children sleep in the fire cave.
Yeah.
We make all the
apparently.
old people sleep in the teepee tents, but
Yeah. Everyone crams into this little dome-shaped thing to go to sleep,
Damn.
and when somebody farts, like everybody gets upset.
so we built
It's
all
hard
these
not
other
to fart.
homes, but we all cram in there to sleep.
Yeah.
Those are work buildings, dude.
Yeah, there's no bugs in here. This is not where the bugs are kept, so everybody
Oh
sleeps
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Project Dai.
here. And everyone's unhappy.
All right, the lumber deal has been negotiated.
The lumber deal, what was the trade-off?
Fish.
We
I
get
believe,
lumber,
was
they get
proposed.
fish.
Okay. And then they haven't seemed like dickish until now, huh? Or not until now, but you know what I mean.
And do with this what you will. I specifically mentioned that we did not tell them about the two-headed fish.
Okay. All right. So the elders negotiating are so sleepy and fart smelling from their from when they went to sleep earlier or tried to, and that they say, okay, we will take your beautiful shiny purple wood
Shiny purple wood.
in exchange for 1 fish per bundle. So success.
Hell yeah.
Probably 2
dude.
fish per bundle. Fuck it.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh damn.
that's
Yeah,
a
they're
lot.
delirious from the fart.
Yeah, but think
Yeah.
about a
Sleep.
whole bundle of wood, dude. It's like fucking 150.
But they just
pounds of
like
lumber.
doubled their offer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we got them.
Oh, does
To
a
be
200
clear,
fish count as 2 fish?
To be clear, this kid over here is dead by now.
Oh no.
Dude, he was so green in the face. All right,
Yeah,
no,
he's
that's all the projects, right? That one's not done. It's still going.
Yeah, that goes to Jacob.
Okay. So we got the deal going, and then I am going to start another project. This bitch was so fucking mad that this fire cave didn't work out. That she's gonna try to, I guess, kill 2 birds with 1 stone and take their group of 4 and carry more water from this cave to put it out. gonna take 2 weeks.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Last one for spring, baby. What group has the highest status in the community? What must people do to gain inclusion in this group? Or are there distinct family units in the community? If so, what family structures are common? The highest status is definitely the elders. And honestly, to be in the group, you just kind of have to be old and wise and have experience in life and how to survive in these situations. So if you want inclusion, get older and wiser.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
projects.
Fish catcher excavator is complete.
Okay,
Yeah.
it has been successful because there was not as much radiation as we thought, or not as much leakage as we thought. It's been successful of clearing out the cans and scooping all of the shit out of here, and they piled it all up because we don't have anywhere to take it, right? So let's say they piled it up. There's like a pile of sludge right here.
But it's been hopefully like put in some
It's
sort
been
of way.
remedied.
So we just
Spicy
we
rock.
didn't like secure it at all.
We put it on a stone something and surrounded it.
Okay.
Concrete.
Yeah, in concrete. Nope, don't do that. I don't know how to. No, damn it!
No!
Again.
Hold on. 10
I
seconds.
wish I could like select a specific line or something. You know? Yeah, I don't know how that worked, but it worked. Alright. The barrels are gone.
Nice.
Oh, damn it, this call fucked up. I'll draw that back in a second. Okay, so new thing. We discovered something new. While exploring further into the wind cave, we found that it is actually connected somewhere, but it's we can tell it's connected because there's like a tiny hole in the wall and we can see through it and see fire through it, but there is like a wall that's kind of like blocking us from getting access to that, and they're thinking if we could bust down that wall, the wind might actually squelch the fire.
Nice.
So you can see through it. There's just like a hellish landscape behind it.
Yeah. Doorknob's
Wait,
hot.
what's the plan there? Trying to do? How do we divert the wind?
There's just to knock down the wall, and the wind would then blow through the cave and squelch the fire.
Oh, okay.
Is a thought that
Right,
that
right,
doesn't mean
right.
it's what happens. And that's the end of my turn.
What was the beginning return? Sorry, Jacob, I didn't hear that. The
It was
card.
just like the clan like how do you become a clan elder? They're
Oh,
the ones held in
okay.
the highest esteem.
And then what was the project?
There's no project.
The
Or the-
retro fish catcher
the retro fish
excavator
catcher
works.
worked.
And
Okay.
We have a
we
pile of
moved the
sludge,
sludge. So we decontamined our water.
Nice.
which we might be able to weaponize later. Who knows?
Oh, yeah. I'd like to start a project to create depleted uranium cells. Okay. My turn, summertime.
Uh-oh.
Is there anything between seasons I have to do?
No.
No.
Oh my god, someone tries to take control of the community by force. Do they succeed? Why do they do this? Or a headstrong community member decides to put one of their ideas in motion. Start a foolish project. Okay. The mother of the radiated boy has started a new religion and canonized her son as a saint, and is spreading her dangerous radiation ideas to the community. It's going to take her 5 weeks to create
Like pro
her new...
or con? Or like radiation?
The radiation cleansed her son's soul and turned him into a god.
Okay.
Her son was the prophet
Yes.
Okay.
of this religion.
So she is going to take 5 weeks to spread her ideas that we have a moral imperative, a spiritual imperative, to crack open that radiation and to throw those barrels into the river.
Oof.
Oh, okay.
5 weeks.
After all that, oh my god.
Okay. Countdown.
Fuck.
We have nothing to count down. Okay. Sweet. Count that one down, right?
She's like
All right.
starting this project.
Yes.
Throw the barrels
So-
into the river.
As part of the card. Reduce project dice.
Oh, so does it go to 4 now?
Uh-huh.
We did it with the
I
other
would
one.
say so.
Yeah, we'll just do that. Even though it
All
should
right.
be a week, technically, but whatever.
Okay. So I'm gonna say we discover something new. Well, actually, I'm gonna start a discussion. The elders are gonna discuss this dangerous new religion that has come about. They're gonna say, "What do we need to do about this? This is a foolish idea."
And Andrew.
Yeah.
Sorry, when I go foolish, I
He
go.
should be immediately stopped at all costs, even if it means burying her in the pile of radiation.
Let's hear her out, guys. I mean, we're all entitled to our opinion, you know? I mean, maybe... I mean, it gives you more than one head, so you'd be twice as smart.
All hail
The head's the
the
tastiest part of it.
radiation prophet! We shall all ascend into radiation heaven. That old fuck is sold.
Yeah. The children of Adam. Yeah.
And what do you think, Stefan?
I think there's only one way to deal with this, and then he cocks his shotgun. All right.
What the fuck?
One of the
Agree.
village elders has died.
He pumps a shotgun. Yeah.
2.
All right.
2 of the 4.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, I drew his card.
Oh no, summer's over.
Well, it's fleeting, so it said discard the top
I know.
2 cards off the top of the deck and take 2 actions this week.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
kind of
so-
cool.
So,
I will just throw these 2 away.
okay, Andrew, you take 2 actions this time.
Reduce project dice.
Oh yeah, reduce project dice. Which it won't matter for this turn.
Right.
Andrew, 2 actions.
Do I get so I don't get to read a card?
That was your
We
card.
did.
It discarded the
Yeah.
2 summer cards.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
That was your card that discarded the 2 summer cards.
Okay.
You get to take 2 actions. That's part of the card too.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to start a project to stop this woman at all costs. So it will take 1 week, and she will either repent to the community and promise to not spread her dangerous ideals, or she will be killed. So that's one project. And the
You should become a
let's-
martyr, dude.
It's like your son, dude.
Yeah. Well, we'll just keep killing him. Second project is so the radiation's been cleaned up, right?
Yep.
So why is the grass can now be all green there and not purple?
No, the grass was already turned purple. It doesn't change.
Like, wasn't that part of like the remediation, like taking out all the fucked up shit? Like all the contamination was dug
But it's
out.
beautiful when the sunlight hits it.
Just saying, like it was
I think
cleaned
we're-
up.
yeah.
We got rid of all the fucked up shit. And the kids
Mowed
gone.
the grass too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Paint, dude.
We mowed the
Saint
kid.
Simon the Radiant over
kids
there.
been mowed as well. Right. Okay, so now I want to start a project to now turn the machine back into its original purpose.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna.
I want to make it back into the Fish Catcher 5000. So I anticipate that would take 3 weeks, just based on the community's knowledge of the working machinery and how it was already fixed in the first place and it was retrofitted for a bucket. I imagine it would take 3 weeks to get back to being a fish catcher. So yeah, those are the 2 projects.
Oh, can I draw a bucket on this?
What is that bullshit?
This is his grave.
Oh,
The holy
Oh,
site.
okay.
How much is that taking? You said 3 weeks?
I can't put.
yeah, 1 week to stop the lady, 3 weeks to retrofit the
Cool.
Fish Catcher 5000.
Just so everyone knows, this is the grave of the kid over here. It has
Spent
purple
time in the
grass.
Radiant, dude.
It has purple grass in front of it.
That fucking lead coffin, I bet.
Yeah.
All right. Was that 2 actions?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let me pull it out here.
It has a radiation symbol on it, so we know.
oh yeah.
Damn it. Damn it, I hit space. Fuck. Like, stops everything I'm
Hitting
doing.
space.
It's right next to Alt. Introduce a mystery at the edge of the map, or an unattended situation becomes problematic and scary. What is it? How does it go awry? Okay.
What's the card? Sorry.
Introduce a mystery at the edge of the map, or an unattended situation becomes problematic and scary. What is it? How does it go awry? What was the so this was a tower that is
Yeah, it's taboo. It's very rusty. There's a lot of legends about it being cursed and whatnot. But yeah,
Caveat originally though was that it's most likely just old and debilitated and
yeah.
not spooky.
Then-
It's not actually haunted.
and then bugs are found here. I forgot.
Yeah, we found some bugs there, but it's a 2-week journey to get them and come back to get like 1 unit of bug.
Okay.
So it's a distant resource that we can call upon if we could do a project.
Okay.
Bugs are quite scarce.
Okay. Sam Squanch himself,
Oh no.
the alleged legendary Sam Squanch,
Pokemon. Yeah.
like draw him real quick.
I wish you could copy and paste like art and move it or something.
Oh shit. The interface is so tough and slow.
I constantly fuck up the color changing.
I'm gonna drink a beer.
Oh god! He's even scarier than we thought. But he skips leg day all the time.
Oh my god, what did I just come back to?
Sam Squanch
Oh my god.
is real and he skips leg day.
There's a closer fucking look. That's not Bigfoot at all.
That's Sam Squanch.
The Bluefoot.
Yes, that's big arm.
That's big arm.
Big hand. Damn.
Oh my god. So the legendary big arm like screams at the children like as they're peeking into the
The blowhole.
the wind butthole. And it goes awry when they try to run away. And
He eats them.
A little boy is stuck right here.
My
I don't know
God.
what I was doing right there. What the fuck?
Hell,
What,
dude.
wasn't there did Dallas
He has a
complete the
tail.
project of
No,
get rid of the woman or whatever?
not yet.
Not
It's still
yet.
in his card. It's after the card.
So the kids run away, and this little boy is gets his arm ripped off by a sand squitch.
Oh no. Dallas, you have one too many arms over there. I'll fix it. There you go.
It's like a fucking balloon animal.
Wait, what the fuck? How do I fix this?
What am I looking at?
Yeah,
Nothing away.
there we go.
Oh my God.
The little girl screams and runs back to the village. All right,
Is this the same fire girl that just got? The fire girl got killed? Where's her hair?
Oh no! This is one.
Oh, I
of
was gonna-
one of
yeah,
those
this is-
kids.
Okay.
The fire girl's
One of
running
these
back to tell
things
everybody about Santa.
Yeah.
The fireflies. Okay.
and then advanced project dice.
All right. We have stopped the rad fanatics. How does that resolve?
Okay, so the project was to shut down this bitch from talking about like
Cracking her
increasing-
open.
Yeah, stop spreading these lies, basically.
Okay.
Or we'll kill you. That was what was said.
Yeah, so the elders were torn, and so one elder decides, like in the middle of the night, to like without telling anybody to go and what do we have an abundance of?
Fish
Fresh fish. That's it.
and now lumber because we're trading.
Oh, lumber.
Can we move that to abundance at this point?
Well, shit, they all sleep together.
Yeah. Maybe she goes and prays at the grave.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so one elder bashes her head in with a 2x4, I guess.
Damn.
Purple 2x4.
And what happens with the kid's grave whenever she dies?
It's smattered with blood, I guess.
The kid's grave. Oh, he does it at the grave.
Yeah, because they all sleep together. You can't do that.
So I have two questions. One, does anybody like what happens to the body? And two, does anybody see?
No, everybody has to go out to pee all the time. Got 80 people in a.
Okay, but what happens?
Face.
Okay, so nobody sees, but what happens to the body? Does he hide it, or does he throw it in the river?
Oh. Yes, he tries to hide it in a river. It's going to take 1 week.
Oh my God! A week to hide a body? God, this guy sucks.
So
That's what she looks like.
So is that your
That's
your
my
action?
project.
Is hide the body?
hide the body.
Okay, so another question. Do we kill this radiation religion one? Or, because it was a religion, it was a movement.
Yes, I think.
Nah,
that
keep it
project's- Oh, okay.
I mean, because it's a religion she started.
Yeah,
right?
and there
So I
was
guess-
one elder that was swayed. So yeah, let's keep it. So who knows who else in the community has been swayed?
I mean, I guess he. It wouldn't take him a week to drag it into the river. Maybe. Fuck it. Let's do it. We'll do it live.
Okay. End of your turn.
Yes.
A contingent with the community demand to be heard. Who are
Oh no.
they? What are they asking for? Or a contingent within the community have acted on their frustrations. What have they damaged, and why did they damage it? Is it permanent?
Oh no, this is so poignant.
The religious fanatics that have now started taking over, not the entire town, but a good portion, let's say like 20% of the population, they are questioning where their leader is and why, like where she's at. They're basically like knocking down the doors of the elders and throwing a huge fit, a huge stink, and threatening a lot of stuff, trying to find out where she's at. Okay. Move the dice up. Hide the body.
Okay, so the body's hidden at this point.
No, the body has not been hidden.
He said 1 week.
Yeah, that's to complete the project. I get to decide if it happens or not, right?
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I see.
Like,
Yeah,
imagine
they
it's been
find
7 days until that guy hit that bitch in the head.
they find they find the old man continuing to sever body parts and try to shove him down the river. He has not completed the project.
Severed body
He's
parts.
doing a little bit at a time. Like he'll go down there for like an hour and like saw off an arm and throw it down. And he's just slowly trying to get rid of it. But they find like parts of her body, and they find the old man that did it, the elder, and he gets sentenced to hang.
Damn.
Damn.
Found one elder, dude.
Send us to
And
hang a project?
the religious community grows because of this. The people that were on the fence are now like, "What the fuck? Turn the silencer." Let's see. Let's hold a discussion. It'll be the clan elders minus the one who he has been kicked out. The clan elder who was super pro religion has been kicked out. So we
That's the
hold
one
a
that defended the
discussion,
God,
and
right?
how do we? The question is, how can we squash this religious uprising before it gets too bad and more people die? I ask.
Wasn't too long ago when our people understood the dangers of radiation. We just need to reiterate that they're going to get themselves killed.
Was my first thought as well. I think some scientific education is due here. The community also knows two things about like lore not being true, aka the tower.
Seems fucked up to me. I'm no friend to these religious fanatics. But actually, yeah, we should probably kill all those guys.
Oh fuck.
I might suggest that maybe we would build a school to educate our children and other people in the community.
That's what I meant to say. I'm not trying to kill anybody. I
That's
promise.
my turn. I'm
All
not
right.
trying to kill anybody, I promise.
Someone who arrives.
Map
Who?
out and frame
Why
it.
are they in distress? Someone leaves the community. Who? What are they looking for?
Dude, these like line up themselves perfectly.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it just say someone, which is just one person. But I'm wondering if this is like a rift, and like the community, this is the crossroads, and they split.
It's up to you.
So I think the religious community is going to leave, start a new community in the hills over here by the tower.
Oh, dude, they're gonna be flush with bugs.
Yeah, bet you didn't think about that.
Potential new trade partners, but they hate us right now. Damn.
Yeah. So I guess that's going to start. Let me wind these down. Would that? Oh, and the fish catcher finishes. Would that like we're managing one community? Does this become like something we like? Would I create a project
I
for
would say
them to
that's
build
not
a
our
new
community
thing?
anymore.
Okay.
My
So things
vote.
like that would discover something new is how things happen over there, kind of thing. All right. Well, the fish catcher is turned on, and we were able to start catching more fish.
That's good.
This is going to disable the excavator piece. It's still there, but it's like not turned on. We would need to take a 2-week project to turn that back on. And then I will draw some radiant housing over here. They'll have I'll draw some houses on this hill.
If the other two of you guys want to manage another community, that's like that was just my vote. I'm not necessarily.
I don't know. I think that could be complicated, right?
Yeah,
We'll do it
start-
live. Fuck it.
I think starting projects would be difficult trying to do it between two different communities.
Yeah. Yeah, we should stay all as one community, but I mean, obviously, we all fucking do wild shit and make stuff everywhere.
Oh shit!
The story
The house of
progresses.
the radiation.
Oh, dude, no.
Now it just looks like a pinwheel.
Yeah,
That's like a
with that line on it.
it's
yeah.
like a three-leaf clover.
Yeah.
That's like their religion. Like this.
Yeah,
like
this is their church.
Don't forget, Big Arm ripped off the kid's arm. He's probably dead now at this point.
Yeah, we should have used that to
It's been
exploit to
multiple
bring the
weeks.
people together. Yeah.
There's been serious shit going down.
Yeah, for sure. We don't care about some kid's arm getting ripped off. God.
Do they even know about it?
Nope.
The kid's been like trying to tell, like, hey, Jimmy's dead over there.
The mom doesn't even care. Shut up! There's radiant people. Yeah, but is the mom part of the new community or is she on the old community?
Alright. I built Megaton over there.
And was that your action? Wait, that
That was part of the card, yeah.
Reduce project dice.
I did
Wait,
that
did-
already, sorry. So now my action. We are going to hunt down that arm-stealing Big Arm. We're gonna send an expedition of some of our best armed men
Oh, dude, they got the
into
best
the
arms.
woods. Yes. So hunt down Sam Squatch.
With
That's
the
gonna
sporting
take.
purple
That's gonna be
armor.
yes.
Hell yeah.
Steel sharpens steel. Arm sharpens arm. Fuck.
They have
It'll
like a
take 3
tank
weeks.
top made of purple wood. So their big arms are still sticking out.
We're gonna need more wood from you wood guys.
So this
Oh, do we
could
do we have an
lead-
abundance of wood?
Yes.
I think we should put that. Yeah, I can change that.
Okay. Do we have to trade the abundance of? Nah, we're around the fish.
Well,
Trading
we
two
just turned
fish for
on
a
the
bundle of wood. We're fine. We're both abundant.
we turned on the Fishinator 5000 too, so
Yeah,
our
we have
abundance
even more
abundance
fish
even
now.
more.
And there's less two-headed fish showing up. Just gonna fish them all out. Don't let them breed. Okay.
We have a scarcity of religious fanatics. No, I'm not gonna.
Alright. Yeah, have Andrew's card whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. Summer is a time for production and tending to the earth. Start a project related to food production, or summer is a time for conquest and gathering of might. Start a project related to military readiness and conquest.
Ooh, hell yeah.
It's crazy. We kind of just did both of those.
Well, we still don't have good
Uh,
food storage at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to start a project to finish emptying the water out of that one cave, and so we can use it as an area for storing food for the winter.
We're gonna hide
How
it.
many weeks?
That's gonna take 2 weeks. Kids did most of the work.
How many weeks? Sorry.
2.
2 weeks? Yeah, the kids already did most of the work, so I figure it won't take too long. It's like a decent environment.
Okay, count down Sam Squatch. I'm Big Arm, sorry. Gotta name him correctly. Okay, so nothing resolved. Alright, take your action as well, Andrew.
Yes. This is just like a question, I guess, like not on the turn summary, but like have the purple people gone back to their places, or are they still hanging out in town? Because they should have been long gone, right?
I think we're in active trades with them, so they show up like once a week or something is what my thought.
Okay, so they're just actively okay. I want to discover something new, which is like a more lush like farming field than we previously expected. Happens to be nearby the cave, like kind of edge of the forest. Like all that burned forest area ended up like rejuvenating some of the ground. So it's not super easy to get to, but it is close to like this new project. So hopefully the project goes well. But if it doesn't, then it is what it is. But yeah, there's a field like around there, kind of between the yeah, right in there, the stumps and the hill.
So a
And
lush farming area, you said right here.
Yeah.
Okay, bud.
Where's blue is circling it.
Sorry, what are we drawing?
A lush field of like where the crops and things can grow between the forest and the hill.
Oh, we're using the cave water to irrigate.
Potentially, it's just a new discovery.
Oops.
1 hour remaining.
Yep.
5 more cards in summer.
These are like.
I'll be
farm
calling it
roads.
at 10 o'clock for Deli Boy.
Yeah, I can save this
Okay.
game. I think.
We can get through summer for sure. Well, we can probably get through some of fall too. It's only-
A project
2
finishes early.
hours
Which
later.
one? Why? If
Oh,
there are no
no.
projects underway, boredom leads to a quarrel. A fight breaks out between two people. What is it about?
Well, we have
Okay.
projects. So.
Oh, dude.
Everyone died in the Squatch Hunt.
It's called Sam Squanch. That's the Trailer Park Boys reference.
Tucker up.
I changed the music to be more. Oh shit.
Oh, there's 2 projects.
Okay. The Sam Squanch has been put off for too long. A expedition is led to fucking take out Big Arm,
Nice.
and armed with a bunch of fucking 2x4s. The village elders, like,
For this rare resource.
not the elders, but the younger guys, like, they hit that guy one time with a 2x4. He's like, oh, and they just beat him to death. Yeah.
I like how we could totally still have like stone weapons and shit, but we choose purple because we have wood now. Purple wood.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Sam Squanch is beaten to death because they're like, fuck, we put that off way too long.
That's a meat source.
We got some shit going on over here.
Yeah, dude.
All right, Advanced Project Dice, New Radiation Religion
The religion is.
is prospering.
Well, their goal was to crack open the thing.
Crack open. What? I'm sorry. The
radiation containment vessel over here and throw that to the river. That was their goal.
But they
You
have
know what
been
happened?
preoccupied doing other shit, like building their own community.
right. It's only been how many weeks? 3. Some shit. Okay, so the new elder, who's only like 25 or whatever, is trying to drag that shit with a group of like 5 people over to like the closest part of the river before or after the fish catcher, and they dump a silly amount into the river, but they're all killed in the process, being exposed to that shit.
Hell yeah.
So the community of religious people is reduced by half, and a shitty amount of, I guess all of it, all of that fucking,
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 barrels. I think they could figure it out.
yeah, all of
Killed
the
half the
contents
breed,
are
too.
spilled. They're dead.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Lots
I'll
of
draw
baby
it.
fish coming.
But okay, so then I need to do action.
How long will it take before the whole river's contaminated? Or is it
As a
just
project
done?
for the
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God, we're gonna have to start eating bugs.
All right,
We're gonna
so
start
like
eating lumber.
the river is obviously
We
discolored.
can use Squatch for a little while.
Like they see like the surface of it becomes oily, so it's immediately evident. And so the project is okay. Let's go fucking find out what the fuck is wrong with this shit, and travel upstream to the fish catcher. And that's going to take a week. Or, I mean, they're traveling with a group of fucking lumber armed people up to the fish catcher. That will take 1 week.
What is their goal again?
To see why is this happening. I guess they follow the river upstream.
Okay. My turn.
And that's it?
So wait, was that a project?
Yeah.
1 week.
How long? Sorry.
Predators and bad omens are afoot. You are careless and someone goes missing under ominous circumstances. Who? Or predators and bad omens are afoot. What measures do you take to keep everyone safe and under surveillance? Do not reduce project dice this week. I'm gonna pick the top one. The scouting party that went up to go find what's going on with the radiation, all but one of them died to radiation, and the one that made it back basically got out his last words before he succumbed to it as well, to let everyone know what happened.
That Scooty Pop Jr. sucks.
Were his
That
last
was
words.
actually going to be my solution to the project anyways, so that kind of worked out.
Nice. Okay, so whoop. So you get to resolve both of these anyway.
So the other one is what? The food storage cave?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that we need some good shit to happen. They have properly figured out a way to divert the water away from a good portion of the cave to where we can use it now as food storage, and the water is still an available resource if we need it.
Inside the cave?
Yes.
Alright, so we can have food stores and water access, like a faucet, essentially.
Yep. Yeah, let's just... There's like a little pool over here that we can use.
Okay. Wakeboarding and stuff.
Yeah, we can go wakeboarding.
Oh yeah.
And then we can store the yellow fish over here now, finally.
Oh yeah. All 4 of them we have left.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there is one unfortunate green fish.
Oh
surprise
no.
Over here.
Well, no, we need to get rid of that shit.
We gotta eat something.
Okay, I think we're gonna skip this song.
Okay.
What the fuck?
then,
Oh, this is minor, y'all.
in fear that we need some more more places to hide now that we have a potential hostile community over here, even though they're reduced to half. I am starting a project that will take 2 weeks to knock down the wall, to air out or blow out and squelch the fire hiding spot.
Oh no.
What happened?
I deleted half the river.
God damn it. One time, 20 seconds. Boop. Okay, so open tunnel door. 2 weeks. Okay. So with the river thing, they did clean it up, or like what happened?
The group went to go find out what happened, and they all died from radiation. So no one cleaned anything up,
Okay.
except for the one guy that made it back. He didn't do anything. He just made it back to tell everybody what
Yeah.
happened. Basically.
Okay. Project finishes early. What led to its early completion? Or the weather is nice and people can feel the potential all around them. Start a new project. Whew. Well, I think after seeing, our comrades die there, and then we see the weather being so nice, we see the beauty of the environment around us, and then the contrast of that with our polluted river. We are starting a project to clean it up. I think that's going to take a long time. I think this is probably like a 7-weeker. We're going to have to do some big old shit. All right.
Are we cleaning up the fish in the river?
The radiation.
I think during that 7 weeks, I don't think our fish is going to be in abundance. What do y'all think about that? Or maybe we have like 2 weeks of abundance left or something. Yeah, the fish is no longer fresh. Abundance, 2-headed fish.
Dang.
All right. So that's that. And then we're gonna roll down to our secret tunnel doors at 1 week, and then our radiation is at 6 weeks now. And then I will start a new project to build up some defenses on our southwest flank with the radiation cold.
That legit was
I
my
don't
other
trust
option
them.
for a project. Totally.
Yeah, after they just like killed off ours and what is also probably their food source.
Right, they're fucked.
They got bugs.
Area and
We
there's
could have
no
traded
food.
fish for bugs, but instead they just killed everybody.
Yeah.
Fundamentalists.
Yeah, they
I'm
don't
just gonna
care.
say fortify southwest flank. That's gonna take 3 weeks. And that's gonna be with like, guard towers and a wall, essentially. And Mexico's gonna pay for it. Alright, that's the end of my
I form of tariffs.
yeah.
Oops.
Alright, what we got? Discover a cache of supplies or resources. Add a new abundance.
Oh,
A scarcity
shit.
is gone unaddressed for too long. Start projects that will alleviate that scarcity. Fuck.
This is where we find a cast of guns, dude.
I know. I was thinking like it's either we find an abundance of building material for the wall near town hall, or we're gonna have to start farming that field. I think we should probably address our food supply because we know the fish are not may not be as plentiful. So we need to get farming that nice land. What season? It's still spring, right?
Summer.
Summer.
Summer's almost
summer.
over.
No, so that's probably not a good idea. Okay, let's say we find an abundance of material like near the cliffs, like stone, I guess. So yeah, we discover a cache of resources to build our defenses near the base of the cliffs. And
So we're upgrading from like a wood wall to a stone one,
Yeah.
like better defenses kind of thing. Oh yeah.
Like it's not super conveniently close, but it's certainly within our territory and it's close enough. But it's realistic that that would be where we would find another resource.
Reduce project dice.
Which, does anything resolve? The tunnel door should resolve. So what happens with the tunnel door, Andrew?
Well, unfortunately, when the tunnel door is resolved, it's kind of like a backdraft situation where it just fueled the fire, and now we have 2 fire-breathing tunnels.
Oh shit!
That's
Master
not
of
what
the
we wanted at
elements.
all!
Yeah, well,
How many dead?
that's what fucking happened.
No
I
way, that
can't
don't kill
control
people.
this, okay? I had nothing to do with that decision.
Yeah, how many died?
And then the fire tunnels attacked.
Nobody died, but it was actually hilarious the way it happened because like many people from the town were all staying together. It was kind of like a cutting of the ribbon ceremony type thing, and then like everyone just barely ducks as like the wind swoops over their hair and like people's eyebrows get singed, but nobody dies. So I was just like, fuck.
Oh shit!
Good news is now we have like a fire resource next to our food storage, so like we should be able to like cook, clean, retreat, all that kind of stuff. Like in a pretty secure, like kind of hilly area. So we're looking okay. It just sucks that we don't have a farm going up there.
Alright, we'll start a project, hold a discussion, or discover something new.
Has the project already started to build the defenses?
Yep.
Okay. I would like to hold a discussion. I just pose like a question or say a statement,
or
right?
a declaration, yeah.
Okay. I think the crazy religious cult is going to see our defenses being built and will either attack or do something to fuck up our plans before the wall is done.
What are they gonna do? Throw bugs at us?
Well, then I think we need to keep our strongest men managing the or watching over the construction to defend them from any
Children.
potential attack.
We're certainly not as strong as women and children in there.
That's all we have left.
They don't have the resources. They've already used all of their radiation goop. They're probably starving over there, and we have more people. We'll be fine.
Okay. That's the discussion.
Dali? Oh no.
Yeah, it's a bad card.
Yep.
Yeah, it gets worse. All right. So the fortification of the southwest flank fails because they switched materials too quickly. Everybody was like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this. And so now they're like, maybe we shouldn't use children to build this shit.
I just imagined you like using children as the building material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We switched too fast. Should be using
Yeah.
children.
We gotta work up to that.
Okay.
All right. We thought they would scream at him or something.
No projects to do anything with, so take
Project Dice. Boop. All right. And a project. Okay, so what happened over here at this one? We stored food in it and removed the water.
No, we now have like a pool of water that's usable.
We have a water supply, reliable protected water supply inside and outside the cave, and there's food storage that is secure and dry and is currently stocked nearby a field of good ground, but nothing's growing there yet. And two
Okay.
fireplaces.
In this relentless, hideous world, we want to have definitely more hiding spots. So a project has started. It's going to take fucking 3 weeks to completely dump, if they have to, this entire water supply into these fire tunnels.
Okay.
And from what I understand, we have control over the water supply, and because it was a constantly filling tunnel. So, from my understanding from a few turns ago, we can actually kind of divert water into those tunnels. However, we do that, but then also not use up all the water because it's a recurring resource, like a spring in there.
For now.
Find that higher elevation tunnel and dump water into that one.
Yeah, it's
plumbing, baby.
refilling for now, but we don't know if that's permanent.
Right.
Maybe the snow melt runs out, you know?
In
Yeah,
summer.
maybe it doesn't.
Snow melt would run out in the fall. And guess what it is? Fall time, baby!
Like.
The community works constantly, and as a result, a project finishes early. A group goes out to explore the map more thoroughly and find something that had previously been overlooked.
We got 4 weeks on our radiation river.
It's not your turn.
I'm actually going to finish the project of the squelching the flames with the water.
Ooh, nice.
Finish that early. So with the water and the increased wind, it actually was easier to put out than before. So they were able to do that, but the pool of water that we used is a little smaller. Not like a crazy amount, but just enough to make you think, maybe this isn't forever water. You gotta like that forever water. But we now have 2 usable caves.
And they're connected.
Yeah, and they're connected. I'm just gonna draw a new one there.
Hold on, I gotta feed the dog. He's been bugging me. There you go, good boy.
Alright, finish that in a second. Project dice move forward, so this one will go to 3 whenever Stefan gets time to do that. Oops, oh, gonna take it. Don't hit space, like Dal said.
It'd be fun to do in person, actually drawing with colored pencils.
I'm going to start another project to build the defenses between these towns. I'm going to give it 5 weeks. What was it before? It was 3 weeks or something?
Yeah.
Let's say it takes longer because we have to figure out how to use the stone, and we're not using children now, so we're actually using able-bodied women to build. All the men are out fighting shit and dying to radiation, so the women are gonna help build this wall.
Classic men.
They put breast-sized stones across their back, then it would actually even out the weight, and they could walk easier.
Science, baby.
All right.
Okay, my turn's over.
It's all part of the plan.
The strongest among you dies what caused the death, or the weakest among you dies. Who's to blame for their death?
Fuck.
Well, the weakest could be good.
All right. As we're building the wall,
The strongest women die.
yeah, one of the oldest.
She falls tits first.
Yeah. Yeah, our strongest woman, who is, complete Rosie the Riveter, just leading people and getting shit done. We finally complete the first tower, and as she's kind of atop it, kind of giving a bit of a rousing speech to the workers, a single gunshot rings out.
Ooh.
As the first casualty in what will most likely be a bloody war with the radiation cult begins.
They got a gun?
They got guns now? Fuck.
They got a bug gun.
It's just like a salt gun.
Oh,
Okay.
I had a. Oh wait, never mind. You put it over here. Sorry,
Oh yeah, I needed to put that dice over there.
it's on 4
I
now.
forgot that. Whoop.
Yes.
All right. And then we will start a project. It's gonna take 2 weeks to have our construction overseen by armed guards.
I like to think that this kid that got his arm ripped off and died, no one did anything with him. They just left him there. They walked past him
Yeah,
every day
even
to
after
get
they
to the
killed
cave.
Sasquatch. Even
That's
after
for that project.
They walk past him every day to get in the caves.
Got a little
And-
singed from like the second blowout.
like Mount Everest.
That is the end of my turn.
Yeah,
Basically, a
he's
stone
green
under a
boots.
trailer. All right, what we got? What we got? What we got? Rest is here and plentiful, add in abundance.
Farm, maybe.
Cold autumn winds drive out your enemies. Remove a threatening force from the map or the area.
That's
Oh,
a good
no.
card.
That's a good card, yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends on how I play it.
Yeah, for real. The farts have been removed from the room while they sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Harvest is
that
here.
dead
I mean,
kid.
half of the radiation people aren't sleeping in there anymore, so.
It's like Harvest is here and plentiful, so we add an abundance of locusts that eat all the crops.
Those would be bugs.
Yeah,
then
we
they
need
fly away.
those.
When they're done.
Yeah, we want those. I don't know if we need those.
Right. So here's what happens. We like this cold autumn wind is coming, but it's like conveniently only affecting the southwest of the area, and it actually drove the radiation religion people way further out into the hills, like kind of off the map. Like they're no longer a threat. They were like too afraid to come into town, but they're
chilly.
still out there, so we don't know like if there's a forever danger. However,
Those
in the
there.
same turn, we take the opportunity to offer reconsider our bargain now that winter's coming with the purple people, and we offer them the supplies of like the rusty metal from like the teetering tower, because they're like abundant in wood and fish, so now they have like metal as a raw material. And then we've also amassed stone, obviously, as the wall is still in between there. So we haven't. We're now. I can start a project. I can do my project, right?
Yep.
Yep. Well, let's wind these down first.
Yeah, see if...
Nothing resolves yet.
Right. So the project I want to start is re-entering negotiations with the purple people to offer them the spent resources that our community does not need in those southwest foothills of like specifically that
The tower metal.
Yeah. So if they want
Okay,
the
so
tower
we don't-
metal, we can bolster our resources for the coming winter.
It's like we're not counting the metal as an abundance on our part, but we're offering it to them.
Right, we're basically taking kind of like a freebie and trying to like
Yeah.
get something back in return for it. Like
we need that
a
wood
return on
so
investment.
bad.
How?
Yeah, we need so much wood.
How else are we going to hit
There should
people?
also be rock.
purple.
Like there should be rock amassed next to town hall, like, kind of around there from where.
How long is that going to take?
Negotiations last time took 3 weeks, and I think this time, since we have a better working relationship, it should take 2 weeks.
Okay, cool. Also, abundance. Did we put hiding spots as an abundance now? Because we cleaned it.
We have 3 of 4. I would say so. If that's, I
It's
mean,
not- it's
hiding
still,
spots.
That's still a scarcity because we can't fit our whole village.
All right.
Can we hide anywhere else?
We could hide in the canyon, maybe.
I don't know. We did some fucking work to get that fucking shit.
We can hide in the food storage too. So I guess we do have four.
We have four hiding spots. I think we're...
It's literally
that's
everything on
not
that.
great because it's like if one of them's compromised, then a quarter of our population could be wiped out.
Alright, Dally boy. Oops. I keep hitting right click to drag.
Do we have an abundance of stone now as well?
Yes.
And it should be piled next to town hall. Bring to my calculations.
Take your fall card, sir.
Lord Fall card. Oh no.
Huh.
That's not a good one, or it could be a good one.
Yeah.
The parish could be.
The second one's not really applicable. I mean, in my mind, those cold autumn winds blew out the boys.
They were just as spelled.
Well,
Maybe
could be
there's a
different-
new
could be
group
different
that they
marauders, yeah. Either way, there's a different
do
group.
yeah. It's a different sex, dude. It's much more peaceful. Not as many rules. You only need the radiation you get from the sun. That's
Yeah,
all.
they're allowed to drink on Sundays.
Yeah.
Not like those other
Okay.
purists.
So descending from the canyon top is a group of completely separate radiation fundamentalists who are like, yo, this delicious radiation water has been terrific for us. What have you guys done? We've really enjoyed this.
Oh no, we're gonna complete the cleanup. Right next. Next section. It's completing the river clean.
They show up to the, well, I guess it's down there.
The ribbon cutting ceremony for Clean
Yeah.
River.
All right. Let's see. Draw. How did you know we needed delicious river cleanup? Or not that.
Alright, roll them dice. Roll them dice! Oh wait, why are they here? Oh, I guess this is. Are they the parish or are they a gang of marauders?
The parish.
The parish.
Ooh, they're purple.
Parish.
Oh no,
Oh no.
that guy's a purple body.
Pink
Fuck.
radiation? Oh my god.
Are they like the canyon people or something?
They're the parish.
Don't be racist.
I'm a building.
Okay, what gets resolved?
They've chosen the community because they have received a delicious amount of radiation. What resolved? Clean up
We've
river
cleaned up the
radiation.
river.
All
Let's do that one
right.
first.
So miraculously, the fucking fish 5000 has enabled like both abilities. It can clean up stuff and catch fish at the same time. All they had to do was like put this lever on that, and then they pulled it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, why did we?" Yeah, all right, cool. And they dump it back over there. they're like back
Oh
on.
yeah.
Back
We
on the
all
thing.
also now have armed overseers overseeing our building defenses.
Or do you?
That's resolved. Yeah.
Let's see here. The armed overseers for. Wait, this is for like
They were
is this
supposed
a
to
wall
protect
going,
the
like,
radiation people? Yes.
protecting
Yeah,
us
we have
from-
a wall
okay.
here.
Okay, that was also very successful. They had to use 0 children. It was very great. So there's a
Should we build a
legit.
wall there?
If somebody wants to draw a really cool wall,
Well,
Well, the wall's not
we
done
had
yet.
yeah. We had a
Oh, so it's
project
armed
to
guards.
protect the construction, yeah, with
Which
armed
doesn't
guards.
matter anymore because all the people that we were protecting them from left. So,
For now.
so it's
That's just
successful.
one
Wow.
part away, baby.
yeah, it is a terrific wall.
Draw a man with purple spears.
Okay.
The big, beautiful wall.
Sam, it's the best wall I've ever seen.
A natural
And
disaster
it's-
strikes the area. Choose one. You focus on getting everyone to safety
Oh,
and
wait.
move in abundance. Oh wait,
I took
sorry.
my action.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought that was your action. My bad.
Well, quit it.
I fucked up.
I'm gonna pick your card. Oh, I need to do this.
Take your action.
I'm gonna hold a discussion as an elder with the irradiated people. Hey, how are you guys? How are you guys doing? You guys want some radiation?
Yes, we desire the sweet, sweet radiation. Please give us more.
To the parish people, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Maybe-
I'm next.
That'd be too
You can either be an
obliged.
elder or a parish. Let's
He says, We would be willing to trade for more of that delicious atomic nectar. Also, if you're in the market for a new religion, have I got one for you?
Fuck.
We would be willing to trade your precious nectar for a. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
Okay.
Fade to
All
black.
right. Go ahead, Jacob.
Alright. Alright, so, a natural disaster. You focus on getting everyone to safety, remove an abundance, and a project fails. Or, you focus on protecting your supplies and hard work at any cost. Several people die as a result.
I think we should be tracking our population.
Yeah, we should have been tracking our population. We keep having it.
Yeah.
But they're having
There's like
kids and
6
shit,
people
right?
left.
Has
Yeah.
there been enough time for new babies? We're putting them
For
to
We know
waste.
this. It's been,
Yeah, it's been like 6 weeks.
No, it's been like
No,
half a year, so
yeah.
we could potentially have some newborns we can make go work on the walls.
Some
newborns.
some dumb neonates.
With a pickaxe.
Give them a hard hat when they come out of the womb.
Congratulations, you're the new foreman.
It kind of reminds me of ants. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to say our population is very small now. Like, we haven't added any people from anywhere, like, and obviously they can't have kids this fast to raise them and shit. So we're gonna protect the population and get everyone to our hidey holes. What's in abundance now? Let's see. Our lumber stash gets washed down the river. So even though we're still trading for it, our big stash that we had got washed into the river and down it.
Oh, like a flood.
Yeah.
Damn, why do we keep it so close?
Yeah, we kept it stacked up right next to the river for some dumbass reason. So. But all of the people are safe. No one died. And the project fails too? Oh shit. There's only 2 projects. God damn it.
Oh.
The tower metal trade deal fails because now they're wanting to renegotiate now that lumber's a higher value to us.
Oh no.
Damn it. Fucked up.
We saw where you were keeping that shit.
Okay, so that's
It's like
done.
raining
Roll
hard
this
as
dice
fuck.
forward.
Talking.
So we have 1 week left on building defenses. And then... okay, so I'm going to start a new discussion, not a discussion, sorry, a new negotiation with the purple people. And these negotiations will take 1 week because we're desperate and we're willing to make concessions to get more lumber. So a 1 week project negotiations. We now have new people here, we're out of lumber.
Yeah, like that. I mean, there's a lot of resources at stake. We've got a bunch of abandoned, like, radioactive shit that we can't use that they want. The lumber is what it is. You know, we've got housing available and like that church and all that metal's available. A lot of good shit.
Introduce a dark mystery among members of the community, or conflict flares up among community members, and as a result, project flares.
Oh god.
A dark mystery among members of the community. There's a lot of rumors going around that not all of the radiation cultists left. There's been some signs.
The cold snap.
Shit.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean not left from their community. I mean left our community originally.
Oh.
There's rumors that there's kind of an underground worship scene.
God,
So there's more people missing.
that one lady just fucked everything up.
Yeah, so there's an underground cult of radiation fanatics within our community still.
What? Maybe.
Yeah, it's a rumor.
Rumor.
It's because
But,
like
you know.
Beth doesn't like Jedediah, so she starts a rumor about him, and now everyone believes it.
Nah.
The wall.
Alright, so
finishes,
we are going. Yes, the wall finishes.
because it would have rolled down last turn. Yeah.
Yeah. So we do build our big, beautiful wall. Kind of become a joke among some people because, you know, like, who are we protecting from?
We also
But
still trying to protect from an invasion of something, perhaps.
yeah, but we do build our stone wall. I'm just gonna kind of make.
Little penis there. No.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna do it like all the way, kind of like this. I did that on the wrong side. It's okay.
We built up the
What was
corners for
What is this
erosion
down here?
control.
That's the rocks, the quarry that we.
That was the
found.
original like find of like stones.
That's where we
This
found the
is
stone.
stone quarry?
Like the quarry, basically.
Okay.
But we used it now for the wall. I don't know if it's all gone. It was just we used it.
I mean, yeah, there's a canyon. There's plenty of rock there. Amazing how we never
Oh, I
discovered
should have
that.
used a different color.
It's amazing how we did. It's fine. It's amazing how
Anyway.
we discovered those rocks by the canyon.
It's like something huge.
The elders are starting a project. Oh, also the lumber deal completes, huh?
Yep.
That was 1 week. Okay. So I'm going to say we got an even shorter deal. Our fresh fish, we're now doing 3-1 for the lumber. Actually, we're doing 2 fish, and they're making us tear down the tower and throw in 1 metal for free.
So the children are getting hard at work.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's fun, remember? This is all they
Yeah.
know for fun, is work.
Yeah.
They think this
That's all you do for fun. We dig, 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 dig.
is work away.
Work why?
Yellowwood.
The elders are going to work on installing some radiation detectors around the town to try and like find where these radiation cultists are meeting. That's going to take 3 weeks.
They're gonna install detectors to find where the people are meeting.
Yeah, because they're
just down there like gorging themselves on radiation and underground.
Yeah. Yeah. They just like have a microwave with like the
The
window
door
shattered and then just plug it in. And be like, stick your head in here, dude. He's like, oh yeah. Good stuff.
All right.
They just have like a heat lamp.
Don't fucking know.
Andrew.
Oh no.
When sabotages a project and the project fails as a result, who did this?
Somebody
Why?
deleted half
That was
the
me.
river.
Someone is caught trying to sabotage the efforts of the community. How does the community respond? Let me see the card one more time.
Yeah, sorry.
The top one. Someone sabotaged the trade deal. Wait, what are the
trade
projects?
This is done.
There's only install radiation detectors is the only project.
Who's in charge of that? Who's doing that?
The elders are doing it.
Okay, so that's the only project that could fail, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonder who would
Okay, someone is
sabotage that
caught
project.
trying to sabotage the efforts of the community. How does the community respond? So someone is caught, like, instead of working on disassembling the tower and, like, you know, providing, you know, metal pieces for as part of the trade deal, they're actually, inhibiting it. Like, they're actually reinforcing parts instead of, like, disassembling.
What the
Make
hell?
Make it, like, harder for us to make that deal. And the community responds by seeing that the deal is unfair and that while they disagree with their methods, they understand the like intent behind it and like the unfairness of the deal. So the community like responds by just again kind of like general uprising against the trade deal, because it's getting like late fall and like we're giving it more and more resources.
Okay.
So
project moves forward.
the project update.
Nothing to resolve.
Okay.
So take your turn.
And then so hold a discussion, and the statement is we have new trade partners in the area. We should leverage our position geographically and seasonally to better advantage our food storage.
And this is the trade deal of what? Sorry?
Nothing.
So the trade deal currently it's 2 fish and 1 metal for 1 wood.
Oh. For purple
And
guys.
The
Yeah.
community at large agrees that the deal was unfair and that we shouldn't be like adding metal to our end of the deal just because our wood washed away. Like that wasn't in good faith of those people to not help us from a community standpoint.
I don't think we even should have offered metal in the first place.
Maybe we can approach these newcomers with a trade negotiation and obtain resources through them and not need as much wood.
Maybe we can see if they would take some of our radiation we have and trade us some metal. And then we can just forward that metal on to the purple people and not have to fuck with that dangerous tower.
Or the radiation, which is like near the boundary of where these people were
Yeah.
expelled.
We don't want any of that radiation anyway.
No. Okay.
Basically,
I mean,
for cleanup. They'll pay us for the privilege.
that was still just a thought, so it's now not my turn. We didn't actually in that trade deal, so we are still trading 1 metal, 2 fish, for 1 wood.
Oh yeah, because that would be a different project, right?
We would need to start a project to re-enter negotiations for a 3-way, or not even tell them, the purple people, and just tell the radiation people.
The radiation. Wait. You didn't just.
We could strike
No,
the
that's still-
radiation for metal deal with the radiation people, and not even tell the purple people that we're doing that. So that way they think that we're still, because like to them it doesn't matter. They're still getting what they want. But for us, we're bolstering our position or making it more complicated, depending how you look at it, because it does kind of put us at a.
Well, good news. The radiation detectors finish early. Because there are irradiated motherfuckers all around us. The or we have like 1 village elder now.
Yeah.
Like
One of them
the
got
wisdom,
So
yeah, decides like, okay, I hope that we are personally not irradiated, or are we? And I hope this radiation detector works. The radiation detector is doing great. It's been 4 weeks since we cleared the river of radiation, correct?
Something like that, yeah.
And it pops off every time that these pink people like come near. And so far, there's been no sound from the radiation detector. But I'm trying to remember what the radiation. The detector was. I mean, it's not just one, is it? It's like a network of like multiple around us.
The rumor was that the radiation fanatics are still among us in our village.
Yeah.
That's what the whole point of the
And so, yeah, we were installing several
that's
detectors
good.
around town to try and pinpoint where they're meeting and that kind of shit.
But we found out that it was just a rumor because he just said that there was nothing detected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing detected amongst us except when,
Yeah.
these guys get close, which we don't really let them get close. But it does seem to be working. So that is good.
Okay.
Advanced project dice, there's no projects. And so something new is discovered. It is that the canyon is always overlooked by a completely pink, I guess.
Yeah.
We finally get a look at it. It's a completely pink person.
Is it the same
It's-
pink as these guys?
Yes, but not. Yes. I was trying to. The pink person stands there motionless always. And what are these guys down here? These are
Those are the kids that are working on stuff. Those are construction kids.
okay. The
They
construction
show
kids
support
notice.
from our community.
They squint their eyes really hard and they notice that there's a motionless fucking pink person standing up there at all times. Day, night, anytime.
Shit. Oh no. Disease spreads through the community. Choose one. You spend the week quarantining and treating this disease. Project dice are not reduced this week. Nobody knows what to do about it. Add health and fertility as scarcity.
Man, we don't have any projects. So.
Yeah, so actually with the radiation detectors, they finally did find a group of people that were meeting, and it wasn't catching before because they were waiting until this meeting to do like a radiation spike basically, and those people became sick, so we quarantined them into their own building basically to let them die themselves for being dumb and kill themselves off. So we resolved the underground fanatics issue, but we lost more community members.
Damn.
So all 6 of us are going to go into the winter.
There's no telling in this world how fast babies or born and children can be like grown, though.
Yeah,
We farm children well.
Yeah, every week 3 kids just pop out of the cave.
Oh, Greg's mangina.
I'm going to
Get your ass to work.
start a project of negotiations with the purple people to combine our communities because our numbers are dwindled and we need strength in numbers to get through the winter. So either we move up to where they're at or they move down to where we're at. And I'll give it 3 weeks.
Okay. Now the most unstable motherfucker's turn to decide what happens to our fate.
Alright, a project isn't working out as expected.
Oh,
Radically change the nature of this project. When it resolves, you'll be responsible for telling the community how it went. Or, something goes foul and supplies are ruined, add a new scarcity. Radically change the nature of this project. Okay.
What's Homeboy
Alright,
doing on
so-
top of the cliff again?
Okay, so the pink radiation people overhear our negotiations, and they join in. So now the negotiation is to combine all 3 of these tribes, including more radiation people. Some of the elders are on board, some are not, but a lot of people are definitely not. I don't know what color we are, so just put regular. Alright. I guess the elders are going to. Oh, wait. Reduce this to 2. Elders are going to talk about they're gonna say, should we entertain these? Or no, they're gonna say, should these peak people be allowed to join our community? If we reject them now, it may completely compromise this budding relationship.
I think it's fine if they want to join our community, but to a point. Radiation is dangerous to all of us, and they can't be too close. I think all trade negotiations, if we merge tribes, should be one-to-one resources.
Seems fair, but look at him. How long has that guy been up there?
Fucking useless.
I don't think we know enough about these irradiated people, and we just got rid of those fanatics out of our village. So I don't think we should jump into combining our communities with them and just focus on the purple tree people.
All right, I think we're gonna have to leave it there for tonight. I'll figure out how to save this game.
All right. And when we pick up, it'll be my turn.
Yes, I will put that on an index card.
That's not a big deal.
It'll be a very short game when we pick it up.
Yeah, let me.
I'd give it an hour and a half tops.
Winter's coming and we'll draw a spade or whatever.
Yeah, on winter it could be at any point. It could be the first card. It could be the last of 12.
Okay. Well, boys, times. You guys want to look at the calendar and see? Do you want to do like next Sunday at 6?
Yes.
Okay, the 4th be with you.
I'll have to see, because I'm going to a wedding on Friday, and then I'll be in College Station on Saturday. I think I can probably make it work if it's only
Then
an hour and a half.
If it's not the 4th for me, then it would probably have to be the 18th. So I'm gonna be traveling.
I'll review with my wife, but I think I can set it up for the 4th. If I do, I'll put another.
I'm also totally up for like a random weeknight too. It doesn't have to be Sundays, but yeah.
I cannot do the
Same.
4th.
Okay, so no for the 4th.
Good for random weeknight as well.
Yeah, if it's an hour and a
It's going
half.
to be much shorter.
What about
Anybody
tomorrow
have
night?
a day of the week this week that they could do? Off the
Tomorrow
top of
night.
their head?
I could.
What about Wednesday?
Um,
I know Jacob. It's hard to find time
let me check.
during the week.
Why don't Jacob? You tell us your availability. We'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you
it's-
have any.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's hard right now. Can't do Tuesday. Oh, actually, I can probably do Thursday.
Thursday at 7.
7 Central.
Yeah.
Alright,
we don't need a
alright.
whole lot of time to finish this. We got 3 more falls,
Yeah.
and we already know
Let
how
me
to play it
start
now.
it,
There's
yeah.
no more like talking beforehand to figure it
Yeah.
out.
I would say Thursday's fine if it's quick, because I think Emily's gonna be over on Thursday. So I just want to, as long as if it's not like longer than a couple hours, I'm good. So if you like jump in, have fun, obviously, get it done in
Okay.
2 hours, I think I'm good. But probably
No,
I could
think
do
we can
like
easily do it. It'll be under 2 hours.
do like 6 to 8 mountain.
I think it'll be
So
under 2 hours.
Thursday the 1st at 7.
We went through 2 full decks and almost a third one, just in this time. I think, and now that we,
We
know
got
what we're
3
doing,
cards.
now that we know what we're doing, I think we can easily. Blast
We might
it.
have 4 cards left. We might all be disappointed.
Yeah,
Fine.
there might be a winter one that just says it's done. Or it takes 2 away like summer did.
Yeah. I think there's a way to do. See if that worked.
Right. Good sheets.
Alright, I
game.
put it in the bullshittery channel.
Okay.
Hell
yeah.